Greetings, everybody. Welcome to the live premiere, the stream, the first episode of Paladin. Yes, thanks to Randall, the maestro, the genius, the best. We have a new mystical class, which is the Paladin. Though it is slightly more armored, has a different school of mystical class skills. It still has some of the basic roguelike mechanics of the witch. So in many ways, you can kind of play them similarly, but when it comes to their itemization, how they fight monsters and how they defend against monsters, that's where the two classes depart because they are totally different. And how they utilize their mystical powers is also drastically different. We're going to be getting to that today, so sit back, relax, and let's cue the intro. Everybody, we're back. Paladin 1. This is we got our island power music. I did play Randall. Randall was the character you saw me creating at the end of Witch 4. I think our witch is stuck, by the way. And Randall did not make it, but I will play him again. Randall the human, though, was very powerful. I learned a lot of things about playing the Paladin. I played Randall all the way to level 12. Mind you, I didn't record it because I was just very, very much hot to trot over playing the Paladin. And I played it over the course of a couple of days. I think I got about 8 hours of playthrough in. And then I hit a roadblock. It was the jungle final boss. And I lost a few lives here and there. Didn't lose any on the pirate level. Didn't lose any on the, the cove, all that stuff. But I did lose several lives in the jungle. Okay, so now we are on our current Paladin, which is an Ogre. I'm calling this Ogre the Mountain. And she is I'm giving her a gender. She is a new class that I unlocked with Randall. And she will cost you 30 mystic or redeemed souls. So the Paladin is the Paladin is spiritual, whereas the witch is mystical, kind of. So the Paladin does a lot of stuff with divine power. The witch does a lot of stuff with demonic, diabolic power. Though she does have a version of her that kind of uses a little bit of divine power. And I'm wondering if the Paladin's going to have a little diabolic power. I don't know. However, what's really great about the Paladin is you're not restricted from using whatever race you want to use. So I did a human with Randall, and now I'm playing an Ogre as the Mountain. So, yeah, I've had a really rough time because the Ogre has a really difficult time of hitting enemies. However, the Ogre does have one big, huge advantage. Its strength is off the charts. So it can one-shot any weak enemy. And it also has another ability called Block Chance that I've unlocked. So with Block Chance unlocked, my Ogre is even stronger. And also, I do believe, I'm not sure if Block Chance is going to affect the other classes. I'll have to double check. Also, I do believe because I've unlocked all of these redeemed souls, other classes receive another +2 to luck. Fact check me if Randall's in the chat. Don't forget to say hello and thank you. But don't forget to ask any questions if you have any. And if you're feeling shy or you're a lurker, First of all, don't forget to like the video and subscribe, but leave me a comment and I will get back to you. And if you're a little bit more forward, you want to say hello, you want to chat, have a good time, you can definitely come by my Discord and ask a question or talk. I will get back to you. I'm usually there between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. I'm not very good at leaving status messages, but occasionally I do some. Anyway, thank you very much to my moderators. Thank you to Randall. Thank you for my moderators in both the chat here and in Discord. I appreciate you all. 200 plus subscribers, moving on our way toward 300. But yeah, so if you want to hang out, don't forget. But if you are lurking, that's totally cool. I love my lurkers. You can lurk all you want. You can like these videos. And hey, if you're feeling very generous, you can swing by my game channel, GAME. There is a thanks button there. You can donate $1 million if you want. You can go ahead. Well, you're going to make my tax professional be very upset. They're going to be like sweating it and stuff. But hey, that's all good. Anyway, yes, I do have a way for you to offer thanks. You can swing by game. I will be putting some content on game very soon. And there is a third channel coming for me. I just haven't worked out all of the logistics and details. So I don't like to rush creating a new channel. I like to know exactly what I'm going to be doing. With this channel, I knew exactly what I was going to do. So there is no disconnect. Everybody likes it because I told you what I was going to do and I've done exactly what I want to do. I do what I want to do in this channel, say what I want to say, do what I want to do, play what I want to play, and give you exactly what you all want, which is entertainment, detailed, long Let's Plays, playthroughs, all the cool stuff you want. And sometimes I get into some details when I explain stuff like roguelikes and how to play a certain class. And yeah, y'all wanted all that, you got all that. And I'll keep giving you all that stuff forever. But I am currently working on a relaunch of game. I'll be working on that. It's going to have just the same things here, just different playthroughs of different games. I can't put them all on one channel, so there'll be some on that channel. Don't worry, just stay double tapped on all. For a moment there, we were going to rename game to Game Double Tap 2. We decided not to do that. So I spoke with Queen Angel. We decided to keep it as game, just do a revamp of the content. Of course, the games that are currently on game will remain. I'm not removing any underperformers, so whatever stays on game, stays on game. Whatever is on game, stays on game, I meant to say. Okay, but getting back to Game Double Tap, the channel that you're currently listening to now, we are doing quite well. We have quite a few cool games that are on the channel. A couple of my series have been a little tough to keep up with because they require a lot more attention to detail and a lot more work, and I want them to be good. I just don't like to release junk. I like to release stuff that has something to offer you, something good, something that you will enjoy. Occasionally I do easy grind. That's when I'm just kind of releasing like something chill and laid back. That may be junk because sometimes I'm not really recording in the best platform kind of setup. I don't have my best setup on easy grind every time because sometimes I'm out of my house, I'm laying on my bed, I am at Queen Angel's place, or I'm outside. So there's different kind of soundscapes that are affected by my easy grind. You might have noticed my easy grinds are a little different. So they're designed to be that way. I do all my very professional level stuff here on my regular series. Easy grind is more of a way for you to sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. Same as here, but except we have a little less relaxation, a little bit more audience participation, and rating of island powers, and conversation, things like that. So yeah, we're going to be playing the Mountain, and she is currently having finished off the Redbeard, and we are currently sifting through the sands to try to get the water gem. We're going to place that into effect, and then we're going to go ahead and head into the jungle, where I don't think we're going to do too well. I do believe we have 1 life or 2 lives left. We've gotten some good weapons, and yeah, I like ogres. They hit really hard, and I love it. I love the damage. I also took some really good notes on when I played Randall. So I have a little bit more information to share with you all about the Paladin. We're going to be talking about auras, because auras is your level 9, level 10 skill that you're going to need to really make a good choice. So when it comes to the Paladin, you've got to figure out how you want to play the Paladin. Do you want to be a damage dealer? Do you want to be a healer? Do you want to be a defensive rock? And depending on what you do, you're going to want to build your deck, not your deck, you're going to want to build your character behind how you're ultimately going to play your class. And that's the tricky part about being a Paladin. You don't start getting your very powerful abilities until later. But you've got to start figuring out what you want to do with your class early on. So if you're going to play defensive, you've got to get your block chance up, you've got to get your armor up. And if you're going to play healer, you've got to get your agility up and your endurance up. If you're going to play damage, you got to get your strength up and your reflect damage up. So yeah, there's at least 3 builds of a Paladin, just like the Witch has about several builds. Of course, we are a little bit more experienced with the Witch. There's a lot more nuances we understand there because we've been playing her longer. But with the Paladin, we're also going to be gaining those same nuances. Big shout out to Randall Higgins of Touchment. Thank you, mate. This has been an excellent new class to play. The new race Ogre has been extremely fun, and I am enjoying opening up all these new possibilities with the Paladin. So with all that said, with all our prerequisites out of the way, and our island coffee in hand, we're going to go ahead and complete, 65%. Get our water
Words,
gem here
character,
real quick.
headings.
Let me check my speaking rate. Okay, we're good.
Sands of Fortune.
All right, and I'm also going to,
movement,
little by
heading,
little,
north,
talk
button.
about some of the abilities
Sands of Fortune
of
is to the
our
north.
Ogre Paladin.
West, button. Action / search button. West, button.
All right,
Sands of
I'm
Fortune
just
is to the
clearing
west.
the Sands
Action
of Fortune
east,
real
button.
quick.
Sands of Fortune is to the east. An object or NPC is here and is unexplored. East. You moved east to Sands of Fortune room 12. It was unexplored. A bright blue flame burns, but lets off no heat. You are on floor 10 in room 12.
Let me go there. All right, now we have we're gonna go ahead and do the treasure map dance. So if you don't know what the treasure map dance is, people in the chat will tell you what that means.
Action
but
button.
it basically
Action
is
search
how
button.
you
Action
unlock
search
the
button. You
water
search and
gem
find nothing.
once
East,
you get to
button.
the Sands of Fortune.
Sands of Fortune is to the east and is unexplored. East. You moved east to
Let me
Sands
make
of
sure
Fortune
it's
room
not-
13. It was unexplored. You are standing on fine black sand with a glimmer
Okay,
of
let's
silver dust
go
throughout.
east,
You are on
one
floor 10
step.
in room 13. South, button. South. You moved south to Sands of Fortune room 18.
All
It
right,
was
now we're
unexplored.
gonna go south.
You moved to an unexplored
5
different floor
times.
11 to Black Sand Beach room 3. The beach is covered with fine black sand and an occasional. You moved south to Black Sand Beach room 8. It was unexplored. The beach is covered with. You moved south to Black Sand Beach room 13. It was unexplored. The beach. You moved south to Black Sand Beach room 18. It was unexplored and is searchable. The beach is covered with fine black sand and an occasional. East button. Action / search button. Action / search.
All right,
battle.
5.
Battle started. A ruby crab, coral crab, and coral
Okay, you
crab
go
are here.
5 steps south.
Ruby crab 100%.
Collect our
10, one slot.
reward.
Mountain skills. Heading.
We've got a nice set
Attack.
of Kirby
Shield dash.
crabs.
Button. Divine precision. Button.
We're gonna go ahead and kill
Skill
these
slot
real
3.
quick. I'm gonna put on my Divine Precision is the
Fortified
first
barrier.
skill
Button.
I'm gonna introduce you to.
Skill slot 4.
It makes your next attack a critical attack, which is really fun. Fortified Barrier
Divine Precision.
provides you
Button.
with a whole
Skill slot
lot
3.
of armor,
Self-cast
and
Divine
it's
Precision.
really fun. We're gonna go ahead and activate just Divine Precision. Again, the Mountain, she's very strong. She doesn't
Shield
really
bash.
need
Attack.
all these
Shield
special
bash.
Paladin
Button.
abilities.
Skill
Her
slot 2.
Ogre race gives her a tremendous amount of strength. Shield Bash is what every Paladin
Attack.
comes
Shield bash.
equipped
Button.
with.
Selected skill.
It
Shield
has
bash type
a
skill.
chance to
Skip. Mount.
give
Black.
you
Heading
a
not
free
found. Mountain
redeemed
stat.
soul,
Heading.
which is really
Black.
cool.
Heading not. You are being attacked. Combat log. Skills. Head. Mountain stat. Black Sand Beach. Heading not found. Ruby crab 100%. 121 shield bash. Ruby crab time. Head turn.
Let's hit the Ruby Crab. 121 damage. As you can see, it's pretty broken. It's a good combo, this automatic crit. I really love it, and it works really well with Shield Bash. All right, we have we have the Parrot. We didn't get the Vibrant Parrot. unfortunately. And before we get really started into these fights, I want to send a big shout out to My Noise. I am using My Noise as a background drop in between the beautiful music from Touchment, so that when I am sitting inside of my inventory and just chatting with all of you, we actually get a little bit of background music. Because for me, as a visually impaired, totally blind person, I really love having music play at all times. It relaxes me. Yeah, we have a parrot hatchling. I was really hoping we get a vibrant parrot, but it's very rare to pick up a vibrant parrot. And what's the difference between a parrot hatchling and a vibrant parrot? Well, the vibrant parrot, it hits harder. I do believe it has a couple of different abilities, but it's a little bit better. But the parrot hatchling has become a very big help for my ogre because she uses its sing ability to lower my enemy's block chance and armor, which means my hits hit like a truck.
Skill, combat log.
So yeah,
attack,
the parrot
attack,
hatchling
button.
is a great
Sing,
pet
button.
to go along with your
Skill,
ogre.
pack, button. Skill slot 2. Attack, peck, button.
But I'm not going to be
skill,
using sing. I usually save that for boss battles or mini boss battles.
16 peck. Enemy turn. Coral crab casts word for 16. Coral crab dual pinched for 1. Player turn. Coral crab 14%. Coral crab 97% is here.
Yeah, there are some new sounds. Randall's been working hard.
Heading.
The cute sound from the squirt.
Heading not found. Mountain stack. Heading. Stomp.
It is very adorable.
Heading not found. Coral crab 14%. 92 shield bash. Coral crab dive. Pet turn. Mountain 75%. Coral crab 97%. 13 peck. 14 peck. Enemy turn. Coral crab cast distract on you. Player turn. Coral crab 22% is here. 82 damn 40 heal. Victory. Pet turn. You won the battle. Heading.
All right, so one of the things that Shield Bash can do is heal you. One of your abilities as a Paladin is a type of Retribution aura. It can heal you, and with your Shield Bash activated, you have a small 5% chance to redeem a soul, which is really good. And redeeming souls are going to open up more of the Paladin's talent tree, which allows more special abilities to all your characters, including your Paladin, which means more abilities open up when you redeem your Island God power.
EXP 6. Gold 4. Crab blood button.
1 Sapphire
Crab
dust,
button.
6 EXP,
Pick up items.
4 gold,
heading. Discount.
and we got a crab blood.
You gain 6 experience.
Another crab blood.
Pick up items. Button.
A
Pick
third
up items.
crab blood.
Mystic code. Heading.
And
This is your current floor.
we'll pick those items up. One of the things I've learned about the Paladin is it tends to use up a lot of SP. And by playing the Ogre, I have a very small SP pool. The Ogre gets some debilitating intelligence issues. So if you're going to play the Ogre, don't expect to have a very robust SP pool. So that means you have basically that's mana, and it's going to be a little bit of a trouble for you. What I've found is that keeping a lot of the cheapy potions around, like the crab blood, the miners, are really good early on. What is my profession? Spartans! What is your profession? Yes, our profession is armor, so I really do like that. It is, oh my god, it is working out so well. Our armor count is off the charts, and with that block chance unlocked because of playing the Ogre, because I played Randall the first time through, I unlocked 43 redeemed souls. That's how well I did with the human. So if you are going to play your Paladin through for the first time, I would highly suggest you play the human. It is so good. And the human's rounded stats kind of really gives the Paladin what it needs, a little bit of everything. So the human's got +1 in all stats. It's so effective.
Wall button. Heading.
All right.
Character locate stats.
Let us
Level 8. Gold 379. AC 51.
SP.
STR 17. Int 6. Agi 7. N 14. With 7. Luck 1. Stomp 2/2. HP 148/148. SP 67/129. Menu button. Heading. Advanced stat. Exit.
Yeah, so I need to
inventory, button,
refill
inventory,
up my SP.
equipment. Heading.
Randall did tell me there might be he's probably fixed it by now because he's magnificent. But there might be a little bit of a bug going on with your redeemed souls. So he told me don't tool around too much with the sound options. I would suggest to all of you stay away from it. There, you probably have it set where you want. Stay away from it at least for a couple of weeks until the maestro has gotten any of that little problem fixed. Because I've heard that some people's redeemed souls might have reset. Again, we don't want that to happen to you, so follow my instructions! Yes, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to boss you around. Anyway, yes, there's been a pretty much no issue with the rollout of the Paladin. It's been smooth, it's been working well. I've not had any issue because I accidentally bumped the sound settings several times. And it didn't erase my redeemed soul, so I do believe it's probably fixed already. Just my due diligence, I try to tell y'all all I know, unless it's private. For the most part, you know, if I know something that could be helpful for you all, I'm gonna tell you about it. But anyway, that's what I wanted to tell you all about. All right, let's go ahead and re-top off our SP.
Soggy bow button. Pirate bow. Small oak shield button. Captain's hat button. Moldy gloves button. Leather vest button. Sailor's vest button. Sailor's boots button. Treasure map button. Captain's log 27. Captain's log 13. Bottled message button. Sailor's belt button. Crab blood button. Sailor's belt alert. You drank a potion.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of ranged weapons, which is not helping me. One of these days, I'm going to have to go back to Jake Thane, our ancient
button.
archer.
You gain 28 HP and 26 SP. New totals 148/148 HP, 93/129 SP. Done. Button. Treasure map.
Okay,
button.
yeah, you need to take about 2 crab
message.
bloods to
Sailor's
top
belt.
off.
Crab blood. Button. Sailor's belt. Alert. You drank a potion. You gain 29 HP and 27 SP. New totals 148/148 HP, 120/129 SP. Done. Button. Restoring goo. Inventory. Sailor's boots. Button. Treasure map. Captain's log 13. Bottled message. Sailor's belt. Crab blood. Button. Sailor's belt. Alert. You drank a potion. You gain 26 H. Done. Button. Inventory. Heading.
All right, we're good to go. I'll let you hear what equipment I have on right now. I gotta warn you, I am really hard up for a weapon. But again, I'm an armor smith, so I'm specializing in armor, so my armor looks fantastic. My weapons are crud right now, though.
Weapon slot. Wall. Button. Shield slot.
Rusty blade, you get that to start with. That's your default weapon.
Wall.
Wall
Champion's
is the
helmet.
first
Button. Wall.
item
Button.
I made at
Rusty
the
blade.
forge.
Wall.
Here's
Button.
its stats.
Wall. Champion's helmet. Button. Equip potions. Info. Button. Heading. Info. Equip menu. Heading not pets. Button.
Why don't you open up?
Menu. Heading not found. Equipment. Equip potions.
Let me put info
equipment.
view on.
Rusty blade. Wall. Button. Cost 700 type. Shield armor count 9. Block chance bonus 4.
Check out wall.
LVL rack 4. Type rack heavy. Done.
Yeah,
Button.
so I have lots of armor
Equipment.
with this one
Heading.
and lots
Equip
of
potions.
block.
Heading. Equipment. Rusty blade. Wall. Button. Champion's helmet. Button.
Of course, I wear heavy.
Helmet slot. Defender's mail. Button. Chest armor slot. 0. Button. Sailor's boots.
I made
button.
the champion's helmet.
Boots, studded leather belt. Button.
I made
slot.
the defender's
Champion's gloves.
mail.
Button. Glove slot.
That's a drop.
0. Button. Slimy cuffs. Button.
That's a drop.
Pirate's ring. Button.
Champion's
Coral ring. Button.
gloves. I made those.
Equip potions. Heading. Restoring goo. Soul ooze.
That's a
Mild healing
drop.
tonic. Info. Button. Heading.
That's a drop.
Tap an item equipped or in
Another.
inventory to get info on the item.
And you know, most of these are pretty much stuff you've heard me.
Heading not found. Equip.
These are things you've heard me get
Champions.
many times
Defender's mail.
before.
0. Menu. Heading not found. Pets. Inventory. Crafts. Button. Copper reflector. Rack. Copper ore. 8 mystic. Copper deflector. Rack. Copper ore. 8 mystic ore. 2
Oh, let
soul
me
ore.
check my
2.
crafting. See if I make sure I didn't unlock anything. I don't need to make the copper reflector simply because with my forge, I made that current shield. So I didn't have to use my resources on the copper reflector. So I am looking to hopefully get hands, pants, and boots. Those are currently what I want to get heavy in.
This is wall, character, stats, movement, heading.
All right, let's keep moving here.
North, button. West, button.
We need to move
west. You moved west to Black Sand Beach Room 17. It was unexplored and is searchable. The north, west. Action/search button. Action/search. You searched and found. Head. You found the following. Water essence 1. EXP 64. Goal 7. Sea moss button.
Water
Pick
essence
items,
1.
button, heading.
Experience
Pick up
64.
items. Mystic code.
7
heading.
gold.
This is your current
1
floor.
sea moss buff potion. We'll pick all that up. One of my special abilities I chose was to get, I do believe it was 5% more experience from all sources. So I'm very happy with that.
Stat, movement, heading.
It's almost like farming monsters, and you know I love farming monsters.
North button. North. You moved
Now
north
we
to
need to move 3 spaces up
Room 7
north.
was unexplored.
This is the map
beach is covered
dance.
with you moved to an unexplored different floor 10 to Sands of Fortune Room 22. You are standing on fine black sand with a glimmer of silver dust throughout. You are on floor 10 in Room 22. West button.
Okay, now we're gonna go
you moved west to
2 spaces
west
to the
Sands of
west,
Fortune Room
and that
20.
is
It was
the end
unexplored
of
and is
the map
searchable.
dance.
Action/search button. Action/search. You searched and found. Heading. You found the following. Copper ore 1. Water gem. Gold 11. Captain's cuffs. Button.
1 copper ore. We got the water gem. 11 gold.
Sapphire
Got the
room,
captain's
button.
cuffs, which are actually pretty
Pick
good
up items, button,
if you
heading.
don't have any good bracers on.
Pick up
Sapphire
items,
rune.
button, heading.
And a sapphire
up
rune
items,
is going to
mystic
give
code,
you
heading.
a permanent buff.
This is your current floor. Menu,
Let's pick
heading
all
not
that
found.
up.
Menu, button.
All right,
heading.
let's go take
Advent,
our
exit, skill,
rune.
craft, inventory, pets, button, inventory,
Consume
pet,
our
inventory,
rune.
equipment, heading, equip potions, info, button, heading. Tap an item equipped or in inventory to get info on the equip potions, heading, equipment, heading, rusty wall, champion's helmet, defender's nail,
Let me
button,
see what we
0,
have for
button.
our bracers.
Pant slot, sailor's boots, button, studded leather belt, button, champion's gloves, button, glove slot, 0, button, neck slot, slimy cuffs, button, bracelet slot.
Okay, we have a bracelet on, so we better make
Pilot's
sure
ring,
that what we're
coral
putting on
ring,
is
equip,
just as
restoring
good.
goo,
I'm going to
so,
go ahead
mild
and put info view on
use,
and do a
button,
comparison.
Info, button, info, heading. Sailor's boots, captain's cuff, sailor's vest, captain's cuffs, button. Sailor's vest, button.
Let's info.
Captain's, sailor's boots, button. Treasure map, captain's log 27. Captain's log, bottled message, button. Sailor's bell, button. Restoring goo, button. Healing goo, captain's log 27. Captain's log 13, button. Captain's log, treasure map, sailor's boots. Captain's cuffs, button. Captain's cuffs. Cost, 350 type. Bracelet armor count, 2. Block chance bonus, 2 gold
Let's
bonus,
check out
0.02.
Captain's cuffs.
Shadow damage, captain's cuff, compare, button. Compare items on. Captain's cuffs. Cost, 350 type. Bracelet armor count, 2. Block chance bonus,
Okay,
2
compare
gold bonus,
items are on,
0.02. Shadow damage, 2 water resist, 2. Captain's, compare, button. Captain's cuffs. Compare, button.
Seems like it's the
Compare items
same.
on. Captain's cuffs. Cost, 350 type. Bracelet armor count, 2, plus 1. Block chance bonus, 2, plus 2. Poison chance bonus, 0, minus 3. Poison damage bonus, 0, minus 3 HP restore bonus, 0, minus 3. Gold bonus, 0.02, plus 0.02. Shadow damage, 2, plus 2. Water resist, 2, plus 2.
So sometimes the comparison tool is not going to automatically tell you if it is better or worse. So what I do is I turn it off and then I turn it back on again. Then I compare the item. And then that refreshes everything so you know exactly what's better. So as you can see, this item is better. I'll take any armor. That's always
LVL red,
what this
6.
ogre is
Type
all
red,
about, is
light.
armor.
Done,
Again, it
button.
isn't the most efficient paladin, but that's what I've chosen to play it as. It's light,
Done,
it's not
button.
what we want, but we're just taking the
Equipment,
strongest
heading,
until we
rusty
can
blade,
make
button.
ourselves our own
Equip,
armor
info,
set.
button, heading, use, button, equip, use, button, use, heading. Sailor's boots. Button.
Okay,
Captain's cuff. Sailor's vest. Leather vest. Moldy gloves. Captain's hat. Sapphire rune.
Let's take that
Swallowed.
sapphire
Alert.
rune.
You used the rune. You used the sapphire rune, which grants 1 wisdom and 2 water damage permanently.
Okay, we got 1 wisdom and 2 water damage. And yes, the paladin does use wisdom. Wisdom does give it some ability to deflect spells from the enemy. So the paladin is not a warrior per se. It's more of a spiritual warrior. So it has a little bit more knowledge of the light and of magic. And it could do it has a little bit more versatility than a warrior. On the other hand, a warrior has more grounded skills in melee combat. The paladin can be quite efficient in melee combat, but it isn't its only resource for fighting. So think of the paladin as sort of a warrior, but mixed in with a little bit more of a healer, with some devastating uses of certain divine skills. All right,
Inventory.
so
Heading.
now that we've gotten a little buff from that,
Destroy. Button. Heading. Unequip.
let's
Button.
go ahead
Heading.
and also
Tap and
equip
equip
our
item to
vine
unequip that item.
cuffs. Okay, our captain's cuffs, sorry. We didn't need the captain's hat. It was a light anyway. For some reason, on the paladin, the medium captain's hat doesn't drop. The captain's hat drops light. I've had it happen twice. I don't know why. But it might be because the paladin is more of a magical kind of class, whereas the melee classes like the warrior, the savage, the rogue, they get the medium hat drop. But as a paladin, I prefer to have more armor. So it's just kind of what happens. So if you are playing a paladin, you will get the light version of the captain's hat to drop. So it might help you, because if you're playing more of a magical paladin using a lot of divine skills, you're going to want more of the magey caster kind of stuff. The clothy stuff isn't terrible for paladins, and that's actually true of most MMOs and RPGs. Paladins have always been kind of able to kind of get away with wearing clothy, caster, squishy kind of gear, because they make up for it with their overwhelming armor count, and that's just one of the things to keep in mind.
Button. Inventory slime. Captain's cuffs equip.
Let's go ahead and equip the captain's cuffs. All right, so we took off the slimy cuffs and we got the captain's cuffs. The slimy cuffs had a little bit of poison damage. One of the things I found out is that the paladin can get really lucky with poison and do some pretty substantial third damage. Like you can do melee damage, divine damage, and you can even get away with a pretty good poison build. So if you're interested in that, I've done some extensive notes. I kept notes of my first playthrough with Randall, and at one point I do believe I was doing almost 30 points per turn worth of poison damage. Pretty substantial, I gotta tell you. I had my poisons lasting up to 5 rounds. So yeah, if you're gonna do a poison build, give the paladin a try. It can actually pull it off pretty well. Of course, that was with a human, and I can't wait to play it on other classes. I mean, I can't wait to play an undead paladin, because the undead has a pretty good buff to poison. It has some deficiencies too. You know, every class has strengths and weaknesses. Well, kind of the human and elf, I don't feel have any weaknesses. But most of the classes in this game have pros and cons. All right, now that we've equipped the captain's cuffs, we've taken our sapphire rune. We're topped off, I do believe.
Menu, heading
Let's go ahead and
crafts, skill book, exit
get out
menu,
of here.
exit menu, stats, movement, head, stats, level 8, gold 387, stomp, 2/2, HP, SP, 100, HP, 148/148, SP, 129/129.
Okay, we're topped off, we're good. We gotta now start focusing on getting ourselves back home, but I wanna clear all the desert because there's a lot of little rewards in here that are gonna be worth it for us, and there's also a crab pet. Okay, so I took the crab pet when I played Randall through, It was really good. It gave us a lot of strong armor. But I do find a parrot a little bit better because of Sing.
Movement. Action
Sing
log. Heading.
reduces the enemy's armor and its block chance. It's just so much better.
Heading not.
And also
movement.
Peck
Heading.
hits pretty good.
North.
2
button.
pecks usually do about
Sands of
30
Fortune is
points
to
of
the north and
damage.
is unexplored.
That's real good.
Movement. Heading. North. Button.
All right, let's clear up the
You
rest
move
of this
north to
area.
NPC/object on this
Let's
square.
clear the whole
Says, you have
Sands
found the water gem.
Fortune.
Now you need to return it to the idol of done. Button. Action/search button. Action/search. Battle. Battle started. A sapphire crab. Sapphire crab and slimy crab are. Sapphire crab 100% is mountain skills. Attack. Shield bash. But divine precision. Shield bash. Button.
Okay, we got a bunch of
Skill slot
crabbies. What you want to do with the Paladin is use your shield bash a lot. Those redeemed souls really
Selected skills.
add up
Mountain.
fast.
Sands.
So
Heading
pop
north.
that
Sapphire
shield
crab
bash.
195
If you're
shield
fighting
bash.
weak enemies,
Sapphire crab
pop
type.
that shield
turn.
bash.
Parrot skills. Attack. Peck. Button. Select skill. Parrot. Sand. Heading not. Sapphire crab 100%. 12 peck. N2 slot. Sands of heading not. Sapphire crab 82%. 15 peck. Enemy turn. Sapphire crab refreshed for 6 HP. Slimy crab attack for 1. Player turn. Sapphire crab 71%. Slimy crab 86% is here.
That wasn't even. I don't know
shield
why
dash.
he decided to heal
Sapphire crab
himself.
die.
He healed
Peck
himself
turn.
for 6 HP.
Mountain 100%.
That
Slimy
wasn't
crab
even worth
86%.
it.
15 peck. Block. Enemy turn. You resisted squirt from slimy crab. Player turn. Slimy crab 55% is here.
Let's talk about resist. You're going to really need to work on your resist gear because the Paladin does have a weakness. It's vulnerable to magic. So, you got to be careful, especially shadow magic can wreck you. So, play around with different races who have resistance against shadow magic and that might work for you a little bit better. I found that by the time I hit the jungle with Rando, shadow magic was wrecking me, y'all. I was getting smoked. So as you can hear, when you kill enemies with your shield thing, your shield slam, you have a chance to get a redeemed soul, and you also have a chance to heal yourself. And that's the beauty of the Paladin. I don't know if you really even need alchemy.
Mystic Orb.
I don't know if you really do. Just
EXP,
if you can
0.
hit consistently, you'll get a lot of heals.
6. Crab blood. Button. Crab blood.
Got
button.
one mystical
Crab blood,
orb.
button. Pick up items. Button.
No
Heading.
experience.
Crab blood.
6
crab
gold.
Blood. Crab blood.
Crab blood.
Gold. 6.
Crab blood.
EXP. 0.
3
Mystic Orb,
crab
1.
bloods. 3
EXP.
crab bloods.
Crab blood. Crab blood. Pick up items. Button. Mystic code. Heading. Sands of character locate. Stat. Movement. Heading. North. Button. Sands of fortune is to the north.
And pick all that stuff
West.
up.
Button. Movement west is inaccessible. Actions. East. Button. Sands of fortune is to the east and is unexplored. East. You moved east to Sands of Fortune Room 16. It was unexplored. You are standing on fine blacks. Action / west. North. Button. Sands of Fortune is
Just
to the
check
north.
the whole room.
West. Button. Action. East. Button. Sands of Fortune is to the east and is unexplored. East. Alert. Trap triggered. You stepped on a trap causing 12 damage. Done. Button. Navigation guide. Suggested location to go to next. Image.
A lot of traps.
To floor 11. Button. Stats. Movement. North. Button. Sands of Fortune is to the north. An object or NPC is here. North. You moved north to Sands of Fortune Room 12. A bright blue flame burns, but lets off no heat. You are on floor 10 in room west. Button. Sands of Fortune is to the west. Action / east. Button. Sands of Fortune is to the east. Action / west. North. Button. Sands of Fortune is to the north. North. You moved north to Sands of west. Button. Sands of Fortune is to the west. Actions. East. Button. Sands of Fortune is to the east. East. You moved east to Sands of Fortune Room 8. You are standing on fine black sand with a glimmer of silver dust throughout. Action / west. North. Button. Sands of Fortune is to the north. North. You moved north to Sands of Fortune Room 3. West. Action / west. Button. Sands of Fortune is to the west leading to floor 9.
I think we got everything there.
Actions. East. South. Button. South. You moved south to Sands of Fortune Room 8. You are standing on fine black sand with a glimmer of silver.
Let's go down to the bottom, clear that.
You moved south to Sands of Fortune Room 13. You are standing on fine black sand with a glimmer of silver dust throughout. You are on floor 10 in room 13. South. You moved south to Sands of Fortune Room 18. You are standing on fine black sand with a glimmer of silver dust throughout. You are on floor 10 in room 18. Action log. South. East. Button. Action / west. Button. Sands of Fortune is to the west. Action / east. South. Button. South. You moved to a different floor 11 to Black Sand Beach Room 3. The beach is covered with fine black sand and an occasional pearl white shell. You are on floor 11 in room 3. Action log. You stepped on it. Action. South. East. Button. Black sand beaches to the east leading to floor 10 and is unexplored.
Now we should be able to find the crab here.
Action / search button. Button. East. South. Button. Black sand beaches to the south. East. Button. Action. West.
We can go
button.
there in a minute.
Black sand beaches to the west leading to floor 10. North. Button. Movement north is inaccessible. West. Actions. East. South. Button. South. You moved south to Black Sand Beach Room 8. The beach is covered with fine black sand and an occasional pearl white shell. You are on floor 11 in room 8. Action log. You stepped on a trap causing 12 damage. Action log. You stepped on it. Heading not found. Action log. Movement. Heading. North. West. Action / east. Button. Black sand beaches to the east and is unexplored. East. Alert. Trap trigger. You stepped on a trap causing 25 damage. It was disarmed after. Done. Button.
Let's go there.
Action. Button. Stats. Heading. Level 8. Gold through. Stomp. 2/2. HP. 111/148.
Don't hit me.
Menu. Button. Heading.
We're still fine on health.
Inventory. Button.
Let me take a little
Equipment.
potion real quick.
Info. Button. Heading. Use. Button. Heading. Equip. Use. Button. Use. Heading. Healing goo. Button. Restoring goo. Crab blood. Crab blood. Button. Crab blood.
Let's
Alert.
use.
You drank the potion. You gain 27 HP and 27 SP. New totals 138/148 HP, 110/139 SP.
Cheap and easy to come by.
Button. Treasure map. Button. Inventory. Destroy. Button. Unequip. Moldy gloves. Leather vest. Sailor's vest. Slimy cuffs. Button.
Take another one of those.
Sailor's boots. Treasure map. Captain's log 27. Captain's log 13. Bottled message. Button. Sailor's bell. Crab blood. Button. Sailor's bell. Alert. You drank a potion. You gain 25 HP and 28 SP. New totals 148/148 HP, 129/129 SP. Done. Button. Inventory. Heading.
I should make a song for the map dance, like dance. Wait, it goes like this: dance to the east, dance to the south 5 times, dance, 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 dance to the west, woo, dance to the north 3 times, dance, 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 dance to the west again 2 times, west, west. That's the map dance, yay! Oh God, did you call it the map dance? I get a half clap on that one at least. The map dance, y'all, brought to you by Game. All right, let's continue to look. The reason why I'm doing this is because I like to get every little scrap of goodies I can find. Trust me, you need everything because I'm going to be making my own armor, so I definitely need every little scrap.
This allows you to disenchant items into orbs used for equip menu. Heading not found. Pet. Inventory. Craft. Skill book. Exit menu. Exit menu.
I think I'm all good here.
22.
I can't wait till I can make myself some decent bracers and boots. Super excited about that.
Heading.
And I really can't wait till I can make myself a heavy belt.
North.
It's going to be awesome.
Black sand beaches to the north leading to floor 10 and is unexplored. West. Button. Black sand beaches to the west. Actions. East. Button. Movement east is inaccessible. South. Button. Black sand beaches to the south and is unexplored. South. You moved south to Black Sand Beach Room 14. It was unexplored and is searchable. East. Button. Action / search button. Action / search. You found something. You found a pet. Tap. Sapphire crab. Button. Sapphire crab. Button. Sapphire crab.
We got our sapphire crab. That's really what we really wanted. We got that done. Let's get that. Sapphire crab works well with the Paladin if you're trying to get... If you're playing more of a divine build, you're going to be using Confuse and some other exotic holy spells, then you might want to use the crab to shore up your defense a little bit.
This is your current floor. Wall. Character locate. Stat. Movement.
Let's go ahead and grab it. I take every pet just in case.
Action. East.
All right, we're going to just keep looking around.
Movement east is inaccessible. South. Button. Black Sand Beaches to the south and is unexplored. East. Action / search. West. Button. Black Sand Beaches to the west. Action / search. East. South. Button. South. You moved south to Black Sand Beach Room 19. It was unexplored and is searchable. East. Button. Action / search button. Action / search button. You search. Battle started. A ruby crab is here. Ruby crab 100%. And 1 slot.
All right, ruby crab, easy. Now, since you're playing the Paladin, and you have some aspects of yourself that are similar to the warrior, you don't need to power up all your abilities every single time. So if you're not an alchemist, you don't have to worry about running out of all your consumables. Sometimes I just use Shield Bash. It's pretty inexpensive, and if you have a little bit of
Mountain
SP
skill.
Restore
Combat log.
or
Skill.
SP
Attack.
Leech,
Shield Bash.
you
Button.
can actually
Selected.
survive
Skill. Mountain.
without
Flax.
using
Heading not
any
found.
of your
Ruby crab
consumables.
100%. Miss.
Uh-oh. And that's another thing about being an ogre. You don't have good agility, and you miss a lot.
54 Shield Bash.
Yeah. Don't choose
Turn.
the ogre if you're looking for precision or accuracy. Another thing to keep in mind about the Paladin is once it uses its Shield Bash, which means it hits with it, you lose all of your actions. So that's one thing to keep in mind. So if you have several things you want to do in a turn, do them.
Select
Don't
skill.
use Shield
Black
Bash.
Sand.
Your Shield Bash
Ruby
uses
crab
up all your
16%.
actions.
13 pack. Victory. You won the battle. Heading. You found the following. Water Essence. 1. EXP. 6. Gold. 3. Crab Blood. Button. Pick up items. Button. Heading.
Water Essence 1.
Refresh. Mystic Code.
6
Head.
experience.
Wall. Character. Stat.
3
Movement.
gold.
North. Button.
Crab Blood.
Black Sand Beaches to the north.
We'll pick that up.
West. Button. Black Sand Beaches to the west. West. You moved west to Black Sand Beach Room 18. The beach is covered with fine black actions. West. Button. Black Sand Beaches to the west. West. You moved west to Black Sand Beach Room 17. The beach is covered with fine black sand. North. Button. Black Sand Beaches to the north.
I'm just going to look through
West.
all this
Button.
area.
Black Sand Beaches to the west. An object or NPC. West. Dim. Battle. Battle started. A ruby crab. Coral crab and
there.
slimy crab are here. Ruby crab 100%. Mount. Skills.
Oh, there we go.
Shield
I want
bash.
all
Button.
these fights.
Selected skill.
Any
Mount.
experience
Heading
is
not
good.
Ruby crab 100%. 110 shield bash. Ruby crab die. Pet turn. Parrot hat. Skills. Attack. Peck. Button. Select skills. Parrot. Black. Heading
Yeah,
not
Shield
Coral crab
Bash
100%.
super
14 peck.
harsh.
12 peck. Enemy turn. Coral crab dual pinch but miss. Slimy crab cast slowing slime on you. Player turn. Coral crab 28%. 92 shield bash. Coral crab die. Pet turn. Black Sand Beach. Button. Slimy crab 91%. Block. 12 peck. Enemy turn. Slimy crab attack for 1. Player turn. Slimy crab 60. 104 dam 25 heal. Victory. Pet turn. You won the battle. Heading. You found the following. Copper ore. 3.
Nice.
EXP. 6. Gold. 4. Crab blood. Button. Crab blood. Button.
3 copper
Crab blood.
ore.
Button.
6 experience.
Vial of toxins.
4 gold.
Button.
And crab blood. 3 crab bloods. Oh, nice. Vial of toxin. That's really good. That's a nice poison causer. I think it increases your poison damage. These are good things to save for boss fights. If you really are going to go into poison as a paladin, so save all these toxin potions, because unless you're an alchemist, I don't think you can make
Pick
these,
up
and
items.
you can't
Button.
buy
Heading.
them. So they're
Pick
like
up items.
black market
Mystic code.
items.
Heading. Wall.
Definitely
Character
save them
stats.
for
Level 8. Gold
specialized
393. AC 52.
all
STR
that
17.
stuff
Int
up.
6. Agi 7. N14. Wiz 8. Luck 1. Stomp. 2/2. HP. 148/148. SP. 67/129. Menu. Button. Heading. Advanced stats.
All right, we
Heading.
need to top off our SP a bit.
Exit menu. Skill book. Craft. Inventory. Button.
Using
Inventory.
the
Equipment.
Shield
Equipment.
Bash
Equip
tends
potions.
to use up
Heading.
a lot of your SP.
Restoring goo. Button. Soul ooze. Mild healing time. Info. Use. Button. Use. Heading. Crab blood. Button. Crab blood. Alert. You drank a potion. You gain 25 HP and 27 SP. New totals 148/148 HP 94/129 SP. Done. Button. Sailor's Bell. Inventory. Destroy. Button. Crab blood. Button. Sailor's Bell. Alert. You drank a potion. You gain 26 HP and 28 SP. New totals 148/148 HP 122/129 SP. Done. Button. Inventory. Menu. Pets. Inventory. Crafts. Skill book. Exit menu. Use.
That's
Button.
good enough for
Menu.
state work.
Pets. Inventory. Crafts. Skill book. Exit menu. Button. Exit menu. Ocean. Button. 22. Stats. Movement. North. Button. A wall is to the north and you cannot go that way. West.
All
Button.
right. Cool.
Black Sand Beach is to the west and is unexplored. West. You moved west to Black Sand Beach Room 15. It was unexplored and is searchable. Action/search button. Action/search. You searched and found.
Let's
Heading.
go
You found the
west.
following. Copper ore. 1. EXP. 64. Gold. 6.
Copper ore 1.
CMOS.
64
Button.
experience, really nice.
Pick up items. Button.
I really
Heading.
like that talent I chose. It gives
Discard.
me more
Pick up
experience.
items.
I really like
Pick up
it.
items. Mystic code.
CMOS.
Wall. Carrot. Stat. Movement.
Buffing
North.
potion.
Button. Black sand beach is to the north and is unexplored. West. Button. Movement west is inaccessible. North. Button. North. You moved north to Black Sand Beach. Room 10. It was unexplored. The beach is covered with fine black sand and an occasional pearl white shell. At west. Button. Action slash east. Button. A wall is to the east and you cannot go that way. Action slash search. West. North.
Okay.
Button. Black Sand Beach is to the north and is unexplored. North. You moved to an unexplored different floor 4 to Black Sand Beach. Room 9. The beach is covered with fine black sand and an occasional pearl white shell. You are on floor 4
Let's
in
go
room 9.
north. All right, cool. And this gets us back down to the bottom floor. So again, there are probably a couple little minor treasure caches that I didn't pick up, but that's fine. We're gonna start moving on to the jungle. My suggestion. Whatever your crafting profession or whatever you're doing doesn't allow, pick it up. It's not worth saving the money because you'll just die. When you're playing a mystic class, your life is the most important thing. Don't worry about money. Well, do worry about having proper amounts of fire resist gear. We already found out that that can be an end of your game experience. Make sure you always get the highest level of fire resist. If you're going to be playing classes all the way through the volcano, oh, excuse me. If you're going to be getting to the volcano, fire resist is the most important thing. But yeah, the most important thing other than that is to make sure that you live. So take the strongest gear you can get. It's better to lose because you couldn't really survive the fire than it is to lose to just these little annoying monsters that are kind of running around. I like to call them piss-ants. It kind of reminds me of a book I'm reading right now. I'm currently in the middle of a new series. I currently finished the Dragon Seed books, the first 3 books. They were really good. I wasn't really impressed in the very beginning of the book. I thought it was a little too Dragon Riders of Pern kind of thing. I'm like, it was just a little too for me. And then it started getting really good. And by the end of it, it was awesome. So yeah, my Dragon Seed books, they were really, really good. I'll try to get the exact name of it for y'all and the author. God, all 3 books were great. Again, I'm really, really excited when they get the next books out in the series. But currently right now, I'm reading the books called All the Skills. They're really good. They're pretty good. And I know they're just going to get better. They are currently on book 4, so I have plenty of books to keep myself busy. The only problem is they're kind of expensive. So you have to use your credits. You got to use your oranges, they call them, right? They call them oranges or something. Or there's like a special you can get with that book service. But anyway, I do hope that Bard gets Lit RPG added. They've started to do a little bit of it, but I'd love to see the visually impaired get access to these lit RPG novels for those who really can't afford to buy books on other book services. Those who can't afford to pay for pay book services, I'd really like them to have the awesome opportunity to hear the amazing acting on lit RPG. If you haven't really experienced lit RPG, it's awesome. I was introduced to it by a couple of fellow content creators, and I fell in love with it immediately. I absolutely love it. But yeah, I can name, if you want to swing by my Discord, that's a good place to, if you want to just like get, add me as a friend, and you want to also chat about stuff that is not always game related, but maybe related to some of the books that I'm reading, I definitely say that's totally okay. For my mods, if they want to talk about a book and know if I'm reading that book, that's totally okay for them to talk about it. Do not bother them. So sometimes the mods don't know what I'm saying here, but I'll make sure they know if they want to chat about books, they're allowed to chat about books. It doesn't always have to be everything 100% game double tap. So yeah, there are of course some taboo topics I don't talk about on my Discord. But yeah, if you want to chat about what books I'm reading, anything I mention here, anything I mention that's related to games and occasional books, it's okay to talk about in my Discord. That's totally cool. Don't forget, folks, also to pick up Lost Island yourself. Rated 5 stars in the App Store. I've got to do my due diligence here. Make sure that you say in your title, I heard it, saw it, was entertained by Michael Gray on Game Double Tap, the channel that describes absolutely everything. Feel free to share my channel with any of your friends. I know this is the only advertisement I will do to you. I promise you, I will only do this once per stream. Okay? So don't get mad at me. I'm looking at you. Don't just dislike it because you're mad. And also, folks, it's really cool if you're lurking or if you're just leaving a stream to, bio or something. When you come back, one of the coolest things you can do that really makes YouTube really love me is to feed the algorithm. Make sure that you like this video. It really means a lot. And if you're a sweetheart and you want to be even awesomer, you can just subscribe. And if you are feeling like you got big pockets, you can swing over to Game, and I have a thanks button there. Now, I know there's no content in there right now, but I've got a lot of older content sitting there for you to enjoy. Got several large RPGs that I played on that channel. I left them all there for you to enjoy. So swing by, have a good time. I appreciate all of you for doing that. Also, things you can do is you can join Lost Islands Discord, Touchman's Discord. You can do that. You can check out other content creators as they let their freak flags fly frequently and enjoy. All right. Before, what I'm going to do is, let me take a quick bio. So we're going to take a quick little 5-minute rest, and we will get back to this. I'm going to put it on the break screen for a quick minute. So those of you need to go bio, you need to get a snack. Let's do that right now for about 5 minutes. We'll come back in 5 minutes, okay? So let me put on our break screen.
Favorites, back button, 35%. Favorites, back button. Favorites.
Let's put on our break screen.
Home Quest Intro Soundscape 1. Inspirational Morning and Unreal Ocean and Ardennes Forest. Kalimba Echoes and Moonlight
Let's
Forest.
put
Kalimba
on
Echoes.
some
Noise making.
break
Alchemist
music.
Lab. Com Office. EDM to the power of 2. Old Mansion. 45%. Adjustable. Sub bass. Swipe up or down with one finger to adjust the value.
Let's go with this one. All right. Be back in a little bit. All right. Just about back.
%. Adjustable. Treble. Swipe up or down with one finger to adjust the value.
Oops, sorry about that. My fingers squeezed the screen. All right. Well, I'm back.
Favorites. Back button.
Got my coffee.
Favorites.
Ate a little
Noise
bit
making.
of
Alchemist Lab.
Amy's
Con
cookies.
Office. EDM to the Home Quest intro soundscape
go ahead
1.
and
Furry friend and a different run. Forest
off
breath and
our
passing
break
transition.
music,
Forest
put
breath.
on our,
Furry friend and a different run. Home Quest intro soundscape. Inspirational morning and Unreal Ocean and Ardennes Forest. Ardennes Forest. Kalimba Echoes and Moonlight Forest. Noise making. Alchemist Lab. Con Off. Plucking and relaxing music. Prelude. 3 Friends of Winter. Favorites. Back button. App switcher. My noise. Lost Island. Active. Lost Island. Menu. Button. Heading.
All right. We are back. Thank you very much for coming, staying, hanging out. Feel free to play while you play. While I play, you play. We both play. All right. Thank you to My Noise. Thank you to Rando Higgins of Touchmint. Thank you to my moderators. Thank you to all you
Mystical.
channel friends,
Character
lurkers,
location.
people
Stat. Movement.
hanging
Heading.
out. Appreciate you very much. All right, let's keep moving here.
North. Button. A wall is to the north and you cannot go that way. West.
Let's finish
Button.
clearing up this
Black sand beach is to the west and is
Sands
unexplored.
of Fortune.
Action / search. West. Button. Black
Oh,
sand
I
beach
think
is
we
to the west
finished
and is
it.
unexplored.
Oh, we're finished. Let's go ahead and turn in the water gem. Actually, maybe what we should do is while we're down here is
Action
maybe
/
get a
search.
neck
East.
piece.
Movement
have
east is
the money.
inaccessible.
I think
Action
that's a
/
good
search.
move
West.
because we
Button.
can't make a
North.
neck piece.
Button. You can't go that way. West. Action / east. South. Button. You can't go that way. Action log. Head. South. East. Action / west. Button. Black sand beach is to the west and is unexplored.
What's going on here?
West. NPC / object on this square. Says, you have found the water gem. Now you need to return it to the idol of water in the sacred.
Let's
Done.
go west.
Button. Action / east. Button. Black sand beach is to the east. Action / west. North.
Okay.
Button. A wall is to the north and you cannot go that way. West. Action / east. South. Button. Black sand beach is to the south. An object or south. NPC / done. Button. Done. Action / search button. Button. East. Button. South. Button. Action log. South. Button. East. Button. You can't go
I
that
want
way.
to get back to
Action
the shops.
west. North. Button. Black sand beach is to the north. West. Button. Sapphire flame is to the west. An object or NPC is here and is unexplored. Action / search button. Action / you entered item shop button. Heading.
Okay, yeah, that's
Shop.
where we need
Item
to
shop
go.
list.
Yeah, we were right on top of the merchant. Figured it out. All
Rusty
right,
dagger,
let us
Rusty blade 40. LVL. Oak bow 30. LVL red. Rusty
let us,
Rusty dagger 20.
see what
Oak staff
items
30.
we can
LVL
pick
red.
up.
1. Type. Potions. Button. Item shop. Item shop. Button. Head. Exit. Button. Goal. 396.
$396 gold. It's not bad, actually. We also can sell the junk we don't need. Pro tip 1, yeah, you can sell all those little notifications and scrolls and things like the map. You can sell all that stuff for a small amount of
Weapons. Button.
gold.
Weapons for sale.
That's what I would do if
Armors,
I were you.
button.
You can also break
Armors.
it for materials if that's
Tattered
what
cloak
you want to do.
25. Sand. Linen belt 30. Potions.
Let's
Button.
look at
Potions for sale.
armors. I do believe the belt is
Armors,
a
button.
jewelry
Weapons,
item.
button.
I don't
Armors,
remember.
potions.
Or do we
Linen belt 30.
make belts as
Sandals
an
20.
armor
LVL.
stuff? I
Tattered
don't
cloak
remember.
25. Linen robe 15. LVL rack 1. Type rack light. Linen robe 15. LVL rack 1. Type rack. Leather vest 50. LVL. Moldy gloves 12. LVL rack. Linen gloves
Linen
15.
robe.
LVL rack 1. Type rack light.
Linen robe 15.
Moldy linen gloves 15. LVL rack 1. Rusty ring 75. LVL rack 1. Type rack light.
I think we have 2
Small
rings
oak
on
shield
a
50.
pirate
LVL
ring.
rack. Enchanted linen belt
and I think we
125.
have
LVL
a,
rack 2. Type rack light.
some
Linen boots
weird
40.
water
LVL
ring.
rack. Leather cap 50. LVL rack. Champion's helmet 175. LVL rack 2. Type rack. Copper amulet 200. LVL rack 2. Type rack light. Copper
We
ring
already
100.
have that.
LVL rack 2. Type rack light. Leather boots 70. LVL rack.
We can-
Leather bracelet 100.
copper
LVL rack
amulet,
3.
don't need that.
Mail gloves 150. LVL rack 3. Type rack heavy. Linen pants 30. LVL rack 3. Type rack light. Slimy pants 60. LVL
We
rack
already
3.
have
Type rack light.
gloves.
Rusty bracelet 200. LVL rack.
We might
4.
wanna-
Defender's mail 200.
we might
LVL
wanna
rack
wait till
4.
we get to
Elven
the
cloak
jungle
150.
to look for
Orcish
better
cloak 150.
stuff here.
LVL rack 4. Type rack medium. Leather glove 75. LVL. Copper cap 100. LVL rack 4. Type. Chain pants 200. LVL rack 4. Type rack heavy. Chain link belt 200.
I
LVL
think
rack
we have
5. Type
pants.
rack heavy.
We don't have pants on, but I think we're going to be able to make those ourselves.
Chain link belt.
Ooh, chain leaf.
Cost 200 type.
Maybe
Belt armor
we
count,
better.
3 plus 1.
I think we can
Potion
afford
slots.
these.
1 strength bonus. 0 minus 1.
One strength bonus, which is really awesome, and a lot more armor. Well, not a lot more, but a
LVL
bit
rack
more.
5. Type
Is
rack
it worth
heavy.
it?
5.
Maybe.
Button. Cancel. Button. Cancel.
That might be. I'm looking for a neck piece.
CMOS.
Though.
CMOS. Button. Studded leather belt 150. Chainmail vest 1. Leather
looking
pants
for a
100.
neck piece.
Chain boots 100. Sapphire bracelet 2. Bearskin cloak 350. Sapphire bracelet 250. LVL rack 6. Type rack light. Bearskin cloak 350. LVL rack 6. Type rack medium. Champion's gloves 300. Steel helm 300. LVL rack. Elven pants 150. Vertical scroll bar 7 pages. 99%. Adjustable. Swipe up or down with one finger to adjust the value.
Yeah, there isn't a lot here, so I think what we're gonna do is we'll go to the jungle, see if there's something better. I
Slimy
think that's
cuffs.
what we're gonna
Button.
do here. So let's
Slimy cuffs. Cost
let's,
100
sell
type.
the
LVL
stuff
rack.
we
Type
don't
rack.
need.
Light. Sell. Button. Sell. You sold a slimy cuffs for pirate bow. Button. Pirate bow. Cost 200 type. LVL rack. Type rack. Ranged. Sell. Button. Sell. You sold a pirate sailor's vest. Button.
sell
Sailor's vest. Cost 100 LVL rack.
Sell the
type rack. Medium.
pirate
Sell.
bow.
Button. Sell.
Well,
You
you're gonna
sold a sailor's
sell
vest for
the
37.
sailor's
belt.
vest.
Button. Sailor's belt.
We'll sell that.
Cost 70 LVL rack 1.
We'll
Type
sell
rack.
the
Light.
sailor's
Sell.
belt.
Button. Sell.
I
You sold a
sell
sailor's
the
belt for Captain's
sailor's
Lock 13.
belt.
Button. Captain's cost 20 type. LVL rack
Sell
1.
that.
Type rack. Light. Sell. Button. Sell. You sold
We'll sell the captain's
hat.
log.
Button. Captain's hat. Cost 3 LVL rack 6. Type rack. Light. Sell. Button.
We'll sell the captain's
You sold the
hat.
captain. Small bottled
We
message.
don't need
button.
that. We have better.
Bottled message. Cost 10 type. Book.
We don't want
Description.
light
I have been lost on
anyway,
this island for
doesn't
what seems
help
like
us.
years. LVL rack.
We'll
1.
sell the
Type
bottled
rack. Light.
message.
Sell. Button. Sell. Captain's log 27.
We would like
button.
to recycle, but selling
Captain's
is
log
just as
27.
good.
Cost 20 type. LVL rack 1. Type rack. Light. Sell. Button. Sell.
I will sell the
You sold the
captain's
captain's log
log.
27. Sailor's boots. Button. Cost 100 LVL rack 3. Type rack. Light. Sell. Button. Sell. You sold
We'll
the
sell the
sailor's boots.
sailor's boots.
CMOS. Button. Healing goo. Button. Restoring goo. Button. Crab blood. Button. Crab blood. Crab blood. Treasure map. Button. Treasure map. Info view. Image. Treasure map. Cost.
Sell the
LVL
treasures
rack.
map.
Type rack. Light. Sell. Button. Sell. Moldy. 0. Moldy gloves. Button. Cost. LVL rack. 1. Type rack. Light. Sell. Button. Sell.
Moldy
Small oak shield.
gloves.
Button.
Goodbye.
Small oak shield. Cost. LVL rack. 1. Type rack. Heavy.
We'll sell
button.
the small oak
Sell.
shield. which was our
Healing goo.
default shield.
Button. Restoring goo. Button. Crab blood. Crab blood. Crab blood. Leather vest.
So
Button.
that.
Leather vest. Cell. Button. Cell. Healing goo. Button. Restoring
Leather
goo. Crab blood.
vest,
Button.
which
Crab
are
blood.
default.
Crab blood. Pirate bow. Button.
Chest armor.
Pirate bow. Cell. Button. Cell. You sold a pirate bow for 50. Restoring goo. Button. Crab blood.
Pirate
Crab
bow.
blood. Crab
We
blood.
can't
Soggy bow.
use.
Button. Soggy bow. Cell. Button. Cell.
Soggy
Inventory.
bow. We
Heading.
can't use. We got a
Violet
lot
toxins.
of
Button.
ranged weapons
Inventory slot.
dropped.
CMOS. Button. CMOS. Healing
But
goo.
everybody has to
Restoring
have
goo.
a shot.
Crab blood. Crab blood.
Every class
crab blood.
has to have at
Zero.
least
Button.
something
Zero.
they can get.
Zero. Button. Inventory slot. Item shop. Button. Exit. Gold. 7. Weapons. Gold. 752.
All right, our inventory is nice and clear.
Weapons. Armors. Potion. Linen belt. Sandals 20.
Ooh,
LVL.
wow,
Item
we
shop.
have a good
Exit.
amount of gold
Gold.
after
Exit.
selling all that
Button.
trash. Good, good,
Mystic
good.
code. Heading. This is your current floor.
Let's get out of here. Let's go ahead and get our water gem put back into its throne room. You know, if they really want to keep people from stealing these water gems, and if the gods really want to prevent people from stealing this stuff, they might want to put some like really dangerous monsters inside of the throne room to guard this stuff. Just putting a very valuable
Wall.
gem inside
Character
of a
location.
place
Stat.
holding isn't
Movement.
going to
North.
discourage
Button.
any despicable
Black sand beaches to the
thieves.
north.
All right,
North.
let's go ahead and go and turn it in.
NPC/object on this square. Says, you have found a water gem. Done. Button. Action/search button. Button. West. North. Button. A wall is to the north and you cannot go that. West. Button. Black sand beach is to the west and is unexplored. West. North. Button. Black sand beach is to the north and is unexplored. North. NPC/opt done. Button. Action/search button. Object in this room. Shrine of passage. You activate the done. Button. Action/search button. Action/search. You move to an unexplored different floor.
Take
12 to stone
that.
tile room 22. It was unexplored. Colored stones create a checkered pattern on the floor as the large room hums with a mystical presence. You are on floor 12 in room 22.
All right, let's go ahead and
Action log.
turn
Heading not
this
found.
in.
Movement. North.
And it's
button.
just
north.
pro tip
You move
2,
north to idle of water
just
room
go
17. It was
north
unexplored and is
one
searchable.
space,
The
it's
empty
right
idle of
there.
water hums in a low tone. West. Action/search button. Action/empty dialog view. You place the water gem in the idol.
explore.
The idol glows with energy, fusing the gem in its rightful place. Done. Button. After placing the water gem, you
That's
notice
the
the shrine of
easiest
earth
way
portal
to
to the
find the
northwest
water
activate.
gem.
The island gods have blessed you with their powers for returning the gem. Select one.
Okay, let's go ahead and have our first island power of the episode. Where is my cha-ching button? Hold on, let me find my cha-ching button. There it is. All right, let's get our first island power. This is the audience participation part of the show. You can vote best, your favorite island power from the gods, and or you can
Choose
rate
one of their
them
powers.
based on whatever
Cross slash
one you think
button.
is from the best to the not as best. It's up to you.
Blessing of water.
Okay, here we go. Okay, I've gotten Frost Slash before. It's not too bad.
Flash rain. Button.
Blessing of Water, if you want to become more divine kind of power, it's not bad either, but we're going to look at all three of them. And Flash Rain, I've never seen Flash
Blessing of
Rain before,
Frost
so
Slash
let's
button.
take a look at the first two I've seen before, and then we'll get to Flash Rain, all right? So Frost Slash
one-
is going to be
Frost Slash
number
button.
1. If you were going to rate this one as best, you would
Frost slash
say
description.
best
A water-based physical
1.
attack with a 50%
Okay,
chance to
here
stun
we
and
go.
50% more water damage.
Let's check out
Skill
Frost
formula 1 to
Slash.
1.4 star. WPNDMG star 1 plus LVL star 1.75 plus STR star 2 plus water star 0.5 plus LADMG. Base amount 6388.
This does a lot of damage, 6388, and I don't know what the crit would be. It'd be about 100. This is a lot of damage. I don't think I'm going to be using it because I just don't have the SP on an Ogre. So, but if you do have a race that has a lot of SP, this is a nice little divine power. And that's what I was talking about earlier. The Paladin can go with Pew Pew,
Type, skill.
or the Paladin
Stun
can
cost
go
2,
with
SP cost 50,
like brute
HP cost
force
0.
if it wants to.
Choose skill.
But yeah,
Cancel.
this is a
Button.
nice little Pew Pew.
Choose cancel button. You have been blessed. Heading. Choose one of their power. Frost slash. Blessing of water.
That's going to be
button.
number 1.
Blessing of Water description. A passive skill that raises water damage by 3 and fire resist by 3 permanently.
Let's check out Blessing of Water. All right, this is what I chose for Randall because I wanted that fire resist because I had an idea. I don't know why I had that misplaced idea that I would actually survive into the volcano. I didn't survive into the volcano. Almost. But I was one boss away from making it to the volcano, though I doubt I would have survived much longer in the volcano. Just that it's just a new class. I have a lot
Blessing of Water description. A passive skill that raises water damage by 3 and fire resist by 3 permanently.
Resistant, this is the way to go. Let me read to you again. It raises your water resist by 3 and your fire resist by 3 permanently. It's a passive skill, so you don't have to worry about it. It doesn't get in the way. You don't have to worry about putting it on your menu, your attack status bar. You don't have to worry about it. Once you play it, you've always got those abilities logged away. It's good to have water protection. There are some enemies that use water. I don't know if there's any enemies that use water in the jungle. I think they all use earth and physical attacks. But yeah, fire, yeah, you're gonna get that a lot. When you get to the volcano, is a lot of fire attacks. So yeah, that's the second one. If you like that, say beast.
Choose skill button. Cancel
Number 2.
button.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Choose cancel button. You have been blessed. Heading. Choose one of their frost slap. Blessing of water.
This is a possibility, but I want to hear this really cool
Flash
third
rain description.
one.
A minor healing spell. Skill formula 1 to 1.5 star. Plus
Flash
RBL star
rain.
1.5 plus
Let's
Int
check
star
it out.
0.5 plus Whiz star 0.5 plus Lux star 0.5 plus Block star 1. Base amount 3248.
Cool. Heals about, it's a low level healing spell. Heals around 32 to 48. 48 is a lot of health. Actually, just saving your SP for healing is actually pretty useful. And if you can find some way to recover SP with potions, this is a nice little way to keep yourself alive. It does cost you an action though, so don't know if I want that. But this could be pretty good. So if you're looking to be more of a healer type of paladin, remember those 3 different paladins I talked about? The one that uses retribution, which is damage reflect, the one that gets to be more of a rock, more of a defensive build, and one that gets to be more of a pew kind of healer kind of dealio. So again, maybe there's 4 different builds. So there's retribution style, where you just hold the line of defense up and just let them hurt themselves. Break yourselves upon my body. Yeah, I can't take credit for that. It actually comes from World of Warcraft. There's a boss that is one of my favorite bosses in Cataclysm, launch, and I can't play it right now. Not because you can't play it as a blind person. You can play World of Warcraft as a blind person, but I would say the accessibility isn't where I want it to be, nor do I have a computer. But yeah, there's a creature that keeps saying that. Break yourselves upon my body. Feel the power of the earth. Just the vibrato from the monster. I just love the vibration of the creature's voice. That is just absolutely my favorite boss. What do you call those things? A monologue. That's my favorite boss monologue of all time. Just one of my favorite. Other than the ones from The Incredibles. I don't know if any of you have ever watched The Incredibles. There's some really good boss speeches. Anyway, so there's a lot of choices here. You can, let's go over them all again and see and make sure they have the correct number. So like I said again, get ready for your audience participation. You're going to be rating these best, or you can rate them as how you like them. You can also give us a brief explanation of why you like them. And don't be shy, folks.
Flash rain.
You can also leave that information in the comments.
Info view.
You can even come over to
Flash
my
rain.
Discord and leave the information, all right? Yeah? I don't know if we're going to go for Flash Rain. I don't know. I don't know if I want a small heal.
Flash rain
I don't
description.
know, but
A minor healing
if I
spell.
run out of
Type.
healing
Storm cost
potions,
1. SP cost 26. 20%.
This could
HP
save
cost
my
0.
life.
0%.
uses up 20% of my SP. By the way, Randall, simple gratitude. Randall has now put in to every spell how much a percentage of your SP it's going to use. Randall, that was awesome, brother. Thank you, mate. Very sweet of you. So yeah, if you want to know how much of your resources you're going to use, Rando has placed a very simple percentage into it, which is extremely useful. It may be simple, but it's also very effective and useful information, because you need to know how much of your SP you're going to be using up so that you
Choose
can
skill.
make
Cancel.
plans.
Button. Rewards. Rewards. You
Okay,
have been
so
blessed. Choose one of the frost slash. Button.
let's go over all three.
Blessing of water. Button.
Frost Slash is going to be a damaging spell.
Flash rain. Button.
Blessing of Water is, I forgot what that was. And Flash Rain is going to be a minor healing spell. So these are very divine power kind of things. So what am I feeling like? I wouldn't mind having a healing spell, because what happens when I run out of heals? That's going to be really tough, and I need to survive a little longer.
Blessing of water.
I
Button.
really feel like we're going to take that heal
Flash rain.
spell, because
Button.
we're
Blessing
not
of
an
water.
alchemist. This might help us a little bit.
Blessing of water description. A passive skill
let's
that raises
check
water
out,
damage by 3 and fire resist by 3 permanently.
Let's check out Blessing of Water again. I forgot what it does. Okay. Water resist and fire resist. So if you're looking for some straight up resistance builds, I'm looking at you, elves. If you're playing an elf, they have really good
Passive. Stun cost
elemental
0.
resistance.
SP. Choose skill.
So if you're looking
Cancel.
to do that,
Button.
this might be where you go there.
You have been blessed.
So-
Choose one of their frost slash. Button.
I'm not looking for that.
Frost slash description. A water-based physical attack with a 50% chance to stun and 50% more water damage.
Frost
Skill formula 1 to
slash.
1.4 star. WPNDMG star 1 plus LVL star 1.75 plus STR star 2 plus water star 0.5 plus LADMG. Base amount 6388.
This is a big pew pew. If you're looking to do major water physical damage, this one's going to hit hard. This is a very strong attack.
Type.
If you
Stun
want
cost
to hit
skill.
with
Cancel.
spells.
Button.
I like to
Cancel.
hit with my
Choose skill.
weapons.
Cancel. Button.
So I'm not going to take
You
this
have been
one. But
blessed.
this would
Heading.
be number 1.
Rewards view. You have choose one of their frost slash. Button.
All right. So now I know what to tell you.
Blessing of water. Button.
Frost Slash is number 1. That's going to be a water-based physical attack. Pew pew. Blessing of Water is +3 water resistance and +3 fire resistance. If you just like
Flash
to
rain.
have
Button.
all your passive elemental resistances in place. Resistances. Number 3 is going to be a minor heal. Every time I take a minor heal, I never use it. I don't know why I would even bother. I always say I'm going to take something, and guess what? I never use it. Again, I think it's really good, the first one, because if you're facing an enemy that's weak against water, like a fire creature, this ability is going to wreck it. But I like Shield Bash. It's just my favorite. Okay, so maybe because I'm a new Paladin and I'm a rookie that way, but I don't know. But if you're dealing with fire enemies, that first one, number 1, might be really good. All right, so go ahead and make your choice. You got to do it now. Go ahead and put your choice. Mike in the future will be putting his choice into the chat, and I still don't really know what I'm going to take. I really like all of them. I feel like I want that water attack. It's really powerful. But then I also want that fire
Flash rain.
resist.
Flash rain. Button. Blessing of
But
flash rain.
what I'm
Button.
going to do
Flash
is
rain.
I'm going to
Button.
go ahead and take that healing spell in case
Flash
we
rain
run out of
description. Type.
potions.
Heal 8. Stun cost 1. Choose skill. Button.
Going to go ahead and take
Stun
flash
choose
rain.
skill. Button.
All right, we're going to
Stun choose
choose
skill.
number
Button.
3.
Done.
Okay?
Flash rain. You move. Sacred gem room. Flash rain added to skill book.
Okay. All right. We got flash skill. We got flash rain chosen.
Idol of water.
That was it for our
This is your
island
current
power. Let's go ahead
To floor character locate.
and
Stat. Movement. Head. North. Button.
go ahead
Luminous canvas is to the north and is unexplored. North.
move up
You
into
move
the
north to
jungle.
luminous canvas room. You moved north to luminous canvas room 7. It was unexplored. The fixed west. Button. West. You moved west. You moved west. You can't go that way. You are north. Button. North. You moved. You can't go that way. You are already at the northernmost part of the map. West. Button. Action slash search. Action slash search.
All right,
button.
let's go ahead and
You find and
drop.
activate the shrine of
Let's go
portals.
ahead and
This
open
shrine
up
can now
the
teleport you to
portal
another.
to the
Done.
jungle.
Button. Action slash search button. Button. Action slash search. You move to an you rematerialize in a lush jungle. The air is thick and humid, making it hard to breathe. With each deep breath, you notice the foul smell of rotting life.
Okay, the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to
Dialogue view.
I'm
A
gonna
dense lush
change the
jungle draped in
music
deep greens
real
and
quick,
contrasting
then we're
brilliant flowers.
gonna go ahead and check
App switcher.
the
Lost island.
store
My
for
noise.
anything
Active.
good.
My noise.
Give me
Favorites.
1 second.
Back button. Favorites. Edit. Button. Noise making. Alchemist. Plucking and relaxing music.
put on
Synesthesia and dust and scratches.
some-
Rainforest and guitar mat. Shade and dark dungeon. Dark dungeon. Woodland echoes and 88 keys. 88 keys. Bat cave. Ardennes forest. Cave water. Dark dungeon. Conjure intro SFX. RPG battlefield. Dark room daily life with animals. Distant thunder. Dust and scratches. Dark room daily life with animal. Escape pirate ship priestess scene 1. Com office. Home quest. 88 keys. Lost Island character creation soundscape number 1. Inspirational morning. Lost Fall clan blind. Enigmatic. Piano keys and exploring beat. Rogue first scene. Old mansion. Rogue shadow shipwreck escape scene 1. Scary boss. Old mansion. Witch fire. Unreal ocean. Volcanic island. Actions available. Vertical scroll bar. 9 pages. 100%. Adjustable. Tab bar. My noises. Tab. 1 of 5. Witch fire. Scary boss. Old mansion. Tab bar. My noises.
Not
Tab.
that.
1 of
Let's
5.
go.
The fire without the burns. Babble noise.
Let's go with.
The fire without the burns. The fire
Let's
without the burns.
let's just keep it really simple. Maybe a fireplace.
40%.
I think a little
adjustable.
fireplace would be
40%.
just
40%.
perfect.
40%. 40%. 40%.
We use the music from the game.
Adjustable. High mids. Swipe up or down with 1. 40%. Adjustable. Low treble. Swipe up or down with 1 finger to adjust the value. 40%. Adjust 50%. 40%. 50%. 40%. 50%. 40%.
I like that. It's
50%.
very
40%.
very
50%.
relaxing.
40%. 50%. 40%. 50%. 40%. Adjustable. 50%. 40%. Adjustable. Treble.
Turn
Swipe
it
up
up
or
a
down
little
with 1
bit.
finger to adjust the value.
All
App
right,
switcher.
cool.
My
We've
noise.
got
Lost
a
Island.
fireplace
Active.
set up, and we'll listen to Touchman's
Lost
music.
Island. Dialogue view. Heading not found. A
All
dense
right,
lush jungle draped in
cool.
deep greens and contrasting brilliant
And
you
let's go
rematerialize
ahead
with the dialogue view.
and go to the shop. I'm going to skip the story. I have gone through the story
A dense
many,
lush jungle
many,
draped in
many
deep greens and
times,
contrasting
so
brilliant
if you want
flowers.
to hear me go through the story, check out some of my earlier videos. I'd appreciate that. If you have any
You
questions,
rematerialize in a lush
please
next button.
do not be
Skip
shy.
button.
Do not
Skip.
hesitate.
You jungle
Leave
ruins.
me a comment.
Heading.
I will definitely
This is
get
your
back
current
with
floor.
you. All right. Now that we're good here,
Character stat movement north button. Overgrown mazes to the north and is unexplored.
All right,
north.
let's get
You move north to
started
overgrown
here.
maze room 17. It was unexplored. You wade through the vibrant greenery. With each step, it's west, north button. Emerald flame is to the north and north. You move north to west button. Action slash east button. E. NPC slash object on this square. Gem Guardian. Gem Guardian says, "Welcome to the
Let's go
jungle.
to the
I have some
shop.
equipment that may help you on your quest to find the Earth Gem."
welcome to the jungle. Want you? Me,
Done.
me,
Button.
me.
Action slash
I'm
search
gonna
button.
make you
Button.
scream. Oh yeah.
You enter item shop
Sorry.
button. Heading.
All right.
Shop. Item shop list.
Let's see. Let's go ahead and go in here.
Item shop. Exit. But goal 752.
Let's see. Let's see what we've got to buy. 752 gold. Let's check out what we're shopping for. We're looking for a neck piece. We are looking for, I think, bracers or jewelry. I don't remember. I think
Weapons.
neck
Button.
piece.
Armors. Button. Potions.
I think a
button.
good
Armors.
ring
Button.
would be
Armors.
nice.
Potions. Steel help. Elven pants
see.
150. LVL. Studded bracelet 200. LVL rack. 8. Tight rack. Light. Maple shield 250. Copper deflector 525. Ring mail pants 600. LVL rack. 9. Tight rack. Heavy.
We need some
Steel shield
pants.
500. LVL
But
rack.
I think
9.
we
Tight rack.
might be
Heavy.
making some soon. I don't want to make anything that we can make.
Brass mail 900. LVL rack.
I mean, I don't
10.
wanna
Tight
buy
rack. Heavy.
anything-
Silver amulet 225.
I don't want to buy
LVL rack.
anything
10.
that we
Tight rack.
can make
Light.
ourselves.
Plate boots 1000. LVL rack. 12. Tight rack. Heavy. Mage's hat 1000.
Yeah, we're looking
LVL
for,
rack. Ring of restore 525.
a
LVL
neck.
rack. 12. Tight rack. Light. Inventory. Heading.
Nothing good. I didn't see anything good there. Good. I didn't see anything. We didn't get a good weapon, did we? Did we even get a butcher's cleaver? Did we get a butcher's cleaver? I don't think we did. I think when we beat the last boss,
Ring of
we did
Restore
not get a
525.
butcher's cleaver.
Mage's Hat 1000. Plate Boots 1000.
almost certain
LVL
we
Rec.
didn't get
Silver
one.
Amulet
That
225.
sucks.
LVL Rec. 10. Tide Rec. Light. Silver Amulet. Cost 225 type. Neck armor count 2 plus 2.
Let's
HP
check
bonus
about
15
this one,
plus
what
15
these
SP
can
bonus
do.
15 plus 15.
This is good. This gives us a little bit of armor. We're never going to find a
LVL
neck
Rec.
piece.
10.
They're very
Tide Rec. Light.
rare. This will at least give us a tiny bit more
5.
armor.
Button. Cancel. Button. Cancel.
We have to get 2 more
Grab
levels
blood.
before we
Button.
can wear this,
Inventory
though.
slot.
I'm going to hold off for a minute. I feel like we should look for a weapon, but I feel like we're going to get one. I know for
Item
sure
shop.
we'll get
Exit.
one
Button.
at the
Item-
end of the
item
level.
shop. Button.
But
Exit. Button.
that's
Gold.
gonna
750
that's
weapons.
asking a lot
Armors.
of the
Weapons.
ogre.
Button. Weapons. Steel sword 550. LVL Rec. 8. Tide Rec. Heavy.
Let's check out weapons.
Steel sword. Cost
This is
550
perfect.
type.
A
Weapon
steel
damage.
sword
812
could be
plus 14.
good.
Strength bonus 1 plus 1.
Let's take a look at that. Ooh,
LVL
a
Rec.
nice
8.
+1 strength
Tide Rec.
and a
Heavy.
ton
5.
more
Button.
attack.
Done.
Let's see if we
You
can
bought a steel
afford
sword for
this one.
Steel
I
sword
think this is what
550.
we're going to
LVL
buy.
Rec. 8. Tide Rec. Heavy. Item shop. Button.
buy it.
Exit. Button.
Yay!
Gold. 202.
Okay, that's good enough. I don't think we have any more money. We have 202 gold. We'll save the rest of our money. That was a good buy. I like that. A nice weapon. It gives us a lot of damage. The ogre can really utilize the code weapons. Basically, steel is code. That's what they call a code weapon. So if you understand a little bit about martial arts and medieval weapons, code weapons are weapons that are made out of like materials like stone, iron, steel, copper. Those are called code weapons. All right. Yeah, if we're going to defeat Nyx, who is the god of shadow and darkness, we're going to have to do some work. I did a little research on Nyx, and I found out what she was the goddess of. It's really interesting Greek mythology. It's a lot of these names are taken from Greek mythology. I find that very intriguing. All right, let's go ahead and
Item
equip
shop.
that
Exit.
and get out of
Button.
here. Let's save the rest
Jungle
of our
Ruins.
money.
Heading.
I think
Menu.
that was a good
Button.
purchase.
Advanced best help scroll. Music is on. Help scroll. Bestiary. Button. Advanced stats. Heading. Exit menu. Skill book. Craft. Inventory. Button. Inventory. Equipment. Heading. Equip. Info. Button. Head. Use.
Let's
Button.
see.
Equip. Button. Head. Equip. Heading. 0.
Let's go ahead
Button.
and equip
0.
that.
0. Steel sword. Button. Must. Steel sword equip.
Let's equip that sword. Right, now we got a nice upgrade. No more rusty sword, piece of junk. It did its job. It cut us through. So thank
Menu.
you, rusty
Pets.
sword.
Inventory.
Let's go ahead
Crafts.
and move on
Skill
to
book.
something.
Exit menu.
We got something
Button.
better
Exit menu.
now. Now we're going to do
Jungle
a
Ruins.
lot more
Heading.
damage.
This is your current floor. Wall. Character. Stat. Movement. North. Button.
All
Overgrown
right.
mazes to the north and is unexplored.
Let's go ahead and
North.
get into the
You move
jungle.
north to overgrown maze. West. Button. Action. East. Button. A wall is to the east and you cannot go that way. Action / search. West. Button. Actions. East. South. Button. South. You moved south to east. Button. East. You moved to an unexplored different floor 15 to overgrown maze room 10. You wade through the vibrant greenery. With each step it seems to grow thicker and more difficult to navigate. The chatter of jungle life makes it hard to hear your own thoughts.
All right. So I do a lot of movements. I do a lot of I talk a lot. I make a lot of conjecture, but I do know how to do the jungle. It's not too hard. Occasionally, I might accidentally go back down, but to give you a warning, I understand the jungle, but I do wander around quite a bit. Again, I'm also trying to make sure I get everything that's there. Yeah, the jungle's not a mystery to me anymore. Right now, I'm trying to figure out the fire level. So, but yeah, the jungle is a good place to level up. Hopefully by the end of it, which I don't think we're going to make it, The Ogre's just not a good class mixture with the Paladin. But if we do make it that far, we should be around level 12 or 13 if we get through this. So we're bound to get a good 4 to 6 levels here. I do need to get some more coffee. I need a coffee refill. Here on the Lost Island of Midtown Sacramento, it is not too hot these days. The weather is getting more reasonable. We are actually going down to the mid-80s. Can you believe it? Fall, mid-80s. I would have never thought that was the thing, but it is now. It's actually such a hot autumn. But yeah, we're actually lowering all 3 digits, which is great. Doesn't mean we can't hit them, but we are lowering down.
Movement west is inaccessible. Action/search east button. Overgrown mazes to the east and is unexplored. South button. A wall is to the south and you can east button. East. You moved east to overgrown maze room 11. It was unexplored. You wade through the vibrant greenery. With each step it seems to grow. South east button. A wall is to the east and you cannot go that way. South button. Overgrown mazes to the south and is east. Action west north button. Overgrown mazes to the north and is unexplored.
All right, we have our first split. So basically, you just explore the whole room,
north,
and then I think there's a passageway that
overgrown
takes
mazes
us
to the north and is
next floor.
unexplored.
So we're just going to go in a circle.
You move north to overgrown maze
Sound
room
good?
6. It was unexplored. You wade through the vibrant west north button. Overgrown mazes to the north and is unexplored. West button. A wall is to the west and you cannot go that. Action/search east button. A wall is to the east and you can action/search west north button. North. You move north to overgrown maze room 1. It was unexplored. You wade through the west button. Overgrown mazes to the west and is unexplored. West. You move with the battle. Battle started. A goblin hunter is here. Goblin hunter 100%. And 1 slot.
Goblin hunters are not too bad. The
Mountains,
thing is,
skills, heading,
summon
attack, shield
creatures
bash,
are
button,
the bane
divine
of your
precision,
resistance
button,
in the jungle.
fortified
There's
barrier,
a lot
button,
of summoning
range,
that occurs here.
Skill slot 5. Divine shield bash, attack, button, skills, heading, attack, shield bash, button.
There's our
divine
flash
precision,
ring.
button. Skills, self-cast divine precision. Shield bash, button. Selected skill, mount, heading, goblin hunter 100%. 129 shield bash. Pet turn. Pair of skills, attack, pet, button. Select skills, pair, heading not found. Goblin hunter 26%. 11 pet. Miss. Enemy turn. Goblin hunter cast camouflage on itself. Goblin hunter tainted arrow for 17. Player turn. Goblin hunter 13% is here. Mountain skills. Attack button. Selected skill. Mount heading not found. Mountain stats. Heading. Mountain stat. Heading not found. Goblin hunter 13%. Miss. Miss. Pet turn. Miss. 9 pack.
Our basic attack
Enemy
is
turn.
not
Goblin
doing
hunter
too
true showed it for
good.
22. Goblin hunter true showed it for 28.
Oh, he's got camouflage on.
Is
It's so
here.
annoying.
You won the battle. Heading. You found the following. Soul Ore 2. EXP 81. Gold 33. Pick up items button. Heading. You
2
gained 81
swords,
experience. Greater than
81
you
experience
gained pick up
points,
items button. Pick up
gold
items. You move the
33.
jungle ruins. Heading. This overgrown character location stats. Level 8. Gold 218. Stomp 2/2. HP 128/148.
I'm gonna go top off.
SP 122/129. Stats. Heading. Character locate. Overgrown maze. Jungle ruins. Menu. Button. Advanced stats.
We could probably
Heading.
take a crab blood. Gotta start cleaning up. Pro tip number 2, you gotta start cleaning up your old potions from your previous zone so that you can start stacking in your new potions. And we're gonna be getting a lot of fruit pots now, so we gotta start cleaning up all these junky crab potions and
info,
stuff.
button, use, button, heading, use, heading, inventory, heading, CMOS, button, CMOS, healing goo, restoring goo, button, crab blood, button, crab blood, alert, you drank a potion, you gained 29 HP and 26 SP. New totals 148/148 HP 129/129 SP. Done, button. Inventory, heading.
All right, there we go. We're looking good. Pro tip number 3, there isn't an enemy you can be relaxed with when it comes to the jungle. Take every fight seriously, and any one of them can knock your socks off, so I'd be careful. Even if you're very prepared,
heading not found.
there's no
info.
absolute guarantee you're going to survive every
Path,
fight.
inventory, crafts, skill book, exit menu. Goblin mage, interactable NPC/object is here.
We need to take a couple of points in agility because our accuracy is suffering a great deal. And the only thing that improves accuracy is agility. So I think the very next chance we get, we're going to take some points
Stats,
in agility.
movement, heading, north, button. Movement north is in west,
It's just
button.
necessary.
Movement west is in excess, action slash search, east, south, button. A wall is to the south and you cannot go that way, east, button. Action slash search button, action slash search button. You search, battle started, a Jade Cobra is here. Jade Cobra 100%. N, 1 slot.
All right, we got a Jade Cobra right underneath us. He was just squiggling on there. Like,
Mountain, skill, heading, attack, button. Skill slot,
don't you
shield
be
bash,
underneath
button.
us like that, you
Selected
little
skill, shield bash, type
sucker!
skill, mount, overgrowth, heading north, Jade Cobra 100%.
Let's
96
go
shield bash.
Let's shield bash it.
Pet turn.
Farm some redeemed souls.
Parrot skills, attack, peck, button, sing, button. Selected skill, sing type tether.
Oh, shoot, Jade Cobra. I didn't even see that.
Overgrowth, heading north, Jade Cobra 12%. Fizzle.
Let me sing it. I didn't notice it was a Jade Cobra.
Mountain 83%. Jade Cobra, overgrown maze, button, Jade Cobra 12%. Cast sing. Enemy turn, Jade Cobra toxic biddy for 10. Jade Cobra attack for 10. Player turn.
I don't
Jade
even think
Cobra
I should have
9%.
even
It's
had to
Mountain
do that. I should
81%.
just...
Jade Cobra, overgrown maze, button, mountain, skills, heading, attack,
It's not
shield
gonna
bash,
hit you.
button. Selected skill, mount, overgrown, heading not found. Jade Cobra 9%. 84 shield bash. Victory. Pet turn, you won the battle.
I
Heading.
didn't need to get too
You found the
concerned.
following. Earth Essence, 1. EXP, 54. Earth Essence, 1. EXP, 54. Goal, 7.
Earth Essence.
Pick up items, button, heading. Pick up items,
1.
Jungle Ruins, heading.
54
This is your
experience
current
points.
floor.
7
Overgrown
gold.
character, stat, movement.
And we'll pick all that junk
button.
up.
Movement north is in excess, west.
All right, we
button.
gotta make sure
Action
we
slash
pay
search button.
attention.
Action slash search button. East, button. Overgrown maze is to the east, east. You moved east to overgrown maze room 1. You wade through the actions, east, button.
We're good.
Overgrown maze is to the east. An object or NPC is here and is unexplored. East, dim. Battle started. A goblin hunter and snakelet are here. Goblin hunter 100%.
More monsters.
N, 1, mountain, skills. Attack, shield bash, divine precision, button.
Okay,
Skills,
Hunter's
cast
gonna
divine
be
precision,
doing
fortified
evasion
barrier,
a lot.
flash rain, button. Fortify, divine shield bash, button.
Let's go with divine
slot 2.
precision.
Attack, button. Skills, head, attack, shield
Let's
bash,
go
button.
with-
Selected skill, shield bash,
Oh,
type
I
skill.
forgot to top
Skill,
off
mount,
my
over,
SP.
heading not found. Fortified barrier, flash rain, button. Mount, over, heading not found. Goblin hunter 100%.
Maybe I can kill him with one shot.
Miss. Pet turn. Parrot skills. Attack.
Oh, of course we
button.
miss.
Sing button. Selected parrot over head.
2
heading
misses.
Goblin hunter
Great.
100%. Cast sing.
Let's go with
Snakelet
sing.
90%. N2 cast sing. Enemy turn. Goblin hunter true showed it for 25.
And
Snakelet toxic biddy
let's
for 2.
get the snakelet sing
Snakelet attack
2
for
on
1.
you.
Snakelet attack
La
for 1.
la 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 la.
Player turn. Goblin hunter 98%. Mount skills. Heading. Attack. Shield bash. Button. Select skill. Mountain. Overgrown. Heading not found. Goblin hunter 98%. Snake. Mountain. Player poison. Mountain 61%. Snakelet. Goblin hunt. Overgrown maze. Goblin hunter 98. 140 shield bash.
We should
Pet turn.
heal up a little bit too soon.
Parrot skills. Attack. Peck. Button. Select skill. Pair. Overgrown. Heading not found. Goblin hunter
Very
18%.
nice.
11 peck. Miss. Enemy turn. Goblin hunter cast camouflage on itself. Goblin hunter true showed it for 27. Snakelet attack for 1. Snakelet attack but miss. Snakelet
There
attack
we
but you
go.
block. Player turn. Goblin round 2 starting. Round 2 starting now. For combat lock. Mild healing tonic.
All right, we're gonna heal up.
Mild healing tonic. 0. Heal 26 HP. Skills. Heading. Attack. Shield bash. Button.
Let's
slot 2.
mount
Attack.
healing
Button.
tonic up.
Selected skill. Mount over. Heading not found. Goblin hunter 5%.
Let's go
35
with
attack. Goblin hunter died.
basic
Pet turn.
attacks. Because
Parrot
he's gonna
skill.
dodge
Attack.
everything
Peck.
anyway.
Button. Select skill. Over. Heading not
Oh,
found.
we got him.
Snakelet 74%.
That was a nice
Miss.
move.
Miss. Enemy turn. Snakelet attack for 1.
Miss.
Snakelet attack but you block. Snakelet attack
Miss.
but miss. Player
Miss.
turn. Snakelet 70% is here.
Miss.
40 attack. Victory.
All right.
You won the battle.
Miss.
Heading. You found a silver ore. 1.
All right.
EXP 130.
We got 1 silver ore, which is good. We're starting to get some
Gold,
better
18.
materials, which means
Moon fruit,
better
button.
crafting. 130 experience, really nice. 18 gold.
Elven
And
cloak,
ooh,
button.
starting to get the good stuff. Starting to get the good SP consumables.
Bandit's bow. Button.
Ooh, Elven Cloak, but I don't think that's going to be better than our current heavy
Pick up items.
armor.
Button. Heading.
Another
Bandit.
lot of
Pick up
range
items.
weapons
Button.
dropping. That's
Pick
like
up
the
items.
fourth
You
one.
choose a power. Heading.
But we can sell it, so that's good. It's worth money. Oh, we got an island power. Everybody
island
get
power.
ready.
Restoring aura.
We're going to
Button.
go ahead and get to choose from one of several island powers. Here we
Stunning
go.
aura. Button.
The first
Refreshing
one
aura.
is
Button.
Restoring Aura. That's number 1. Stunning Aura. That is number 2. Refreshing Aura. That is number 3. So yeah, there are maybe about 8 different auras. This is like my 5th different aura I've run into. On my rando playthrough, I had several auras. You almost always get Stunning Aura. So if you're into stunning your opponents, you will usually get that every playthrough. So let's take a look at each one of them and get
Stunning
ready to
Restoring
rate
Aura. Choose one island power.
Beast. Or if you
Restoring
want to
Aura.
just
Button.
rate each one individually with a small explanation.
Restoring aura description. A passive
All
skill
right,
that
let's
triggers
go
heal
ahead.
SP anytime you block
Take a
an
look at
attack. Heal SP for Wistar 2.
Restoring Aura.
Increases
That's
block
number
chance by 3
1.
and wisdom by 3.
Okay, this one's really cool. It triggers anytime you block, you'll restore your SP. That's really good because
passive.
we are
Stun cost
specializing
0.
in
SP
block
cost 0.
with
HP
our
cost 0.
Ogre. So this one is a pretty much must-have for us. And it stays, and it has the very
Choose
best
skill.
thing
Button.
I love,
Cancel. Button.
which is a cha-ching. Where's my cha-ching?
Choose a power. Heading.
It's passive.
Choose one
I
island
don't have
power.
to think about
Restoring
it.
aura. Stunning aura. Button.
Okay, that's number
Stunning aura.
1.
Stunning aura description.
Let's check
A
out
passive skill
choice
that
number
triggers stun
2.
50% of the time you block an attack. Increases block chance by 5.
Stunning Aura. Okay, so this is a very defensive skill. I didn't really think about that the first time I heard it when I played Randall. This one is really good if you block a lot, you're going to stun them, which actually I do believe would shut down their entire turn. This is a really good choice. It's possible. It's a possibility for us if we want to play very defensively. So
Type,
this one
passive.
is also
Stun cost
common.
0.
You'll
SP
get
cost
this
0.
one a
HP
lot.
cost 0. Choose
So
skill. Button. Cancel.
Stunning Aura.
Button.
That's choice number 2.
Choose a power. Heading. Choose one island. Restoring aura. Stunning
And
aura.
it's passive.
Refreshing aura. Button.
It's a good possibility.
Type. Passive. Stun
Let's
cost 0.
check out
SP cost 0.
Refreshing Aura.
HP cost
That's
0.
number 3.
Choose skill. Button.
Refreshing
Stun cost
Aura.
0. SP cost 0. Type. Passive. Refreshing aura description. A passive skill that triggers heal HP anytime you block an attack. Heal HP for Star 2. Increases block chance by 3 and intelligence by 3.
Okay, this increases your block and your intelligence.
Refreshing aura.
And every time
Refreshing
you
aura
block,
description. A passive
you
skill
get
that triggers
the
heal HP anytime you block an attack.
That's
Heal HP for Star 2.
amazing.
Increases block chance by 3 and intelligence by 3.
This could be perfect because we can't hit anything, but we sure can block it. These are two amazing
Type.
choices
Passive.
between
Stun
1
cost
and
0.
3.
SP cost 0. HP
These
cost 0.
are absolutely
Choose skill. Button.
fantastic.
Cancel.
I think
Button.
I'm going to go for the heal though. I'm going to go ahead and folks and choose number 3. That
Choose skill.
block
Button.
and that just passive heal is sick.
Jungle ruins. The
Can't-
stats were updated
can't
by the
do
passive
without
skill
that.
refreshing aura.
I'm going to choose that one. Here we go. That's beautiful. Refreshing aura. I love it. It's so refreshing. Seems like, you know, like role playing, like fresh air, brushing past my goatee, whipping past my bald head and down my back into my, you know, like it. I'm gonna leave that last part of my description alone. I'm sure none of you want to throw up your breakfast. Okay, maybe 1 or 2 more monsters, and we're gonna wrap it up. Because I'm gonna refresh my coffee. I'm gonna keep playing again. I'm not gonna make you sit through every single part of the playthroughs. Just what I can get on record. Maybe an hour here, 2 hours there, and yeah. They'll be combined full explorers plus a stream. We're going to keep it that way from now into the
Overgrown maze.
foreseeable
Overgrown
future.
character stat.
All right,
movement,
let's maybe
heading.
get a couple more monsters killed in this level, then wrap it up here. And pro tip number 4, it looks like auras are always on level 9 of your Paladin level ups. So that's where you actually kind of make your build. This is a very, very strong part of your build componentry. So auras level 9, that's going to be really important. And I think that's going to really determine what your Paladin can kind of do. So you're either going to like play recklessly because you don't care what auras you got, or you're going to play really conservatively because you think your aura was so good it can take you all the way through the game. So that's what I really feel. Level 9 is pivotal to the Paladin. What auras you get are really important. But go ahead, make your choice. Oh, I forgot. Let's do this right. Make your choice about what you would have chosen as an aura. You're out of time. All right, thank you. Rate your best and or whatever rating of ever auras you want. I think for me, if I was to rate it, I would say 3, 1, 2. I just can't turn down that free healing. I can't quit you, HP. I can't do it. Yeah. Can't do it. Anyway, yeah, and if you are lurking, please leave me a comment if you have some more cool things to add. Join my Discord, do all the cool things, like the video, subscribe, be a sweetheart, subscribe. You know, yeah, Queen Angel has been doing a little bit better. Some people have asked me how Queen Angel's doing. She's a little under the weather. She's doing a little bit better. How is the kitchen reorg project going? Very good. Queen Angel's doing all the heavy lifting. I am such a lazy pants, but Queen Angel is reorganizing the whole kitchen, and she's doing a fantastic job. And the items she picks are just so cute. We do have more to go. We're going to be making another visit to our organization store. We have a really good person helping us. Thank you to her. She was really nice. Miss M. She was. I'm not going to give you her full name for privacy's sake. But yeah, I really want to thank her. She was really, really nice to us. And Queen Angel is going to be getting a friend of hers to put together our bookcase. Not bookcase, but shelf for the kitchen. It's so cute. It's so pretty. It's so nice, so lush, so bougie. We're going to be putting together a nice little kitchen shelf. It's going to be so awesome. And we are buying one more, which is going to be able to get all those items off the floor and into a shelf. So the kitchen's going to look so adorable. Home and Gardens level. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
North,
anyway,
button.
Let's go ahead and
Action
find a couple more monsters.
Movement, stats,
and
level 9, gold
let's
130,
end this
AC 52,
episode.
STR 18, int 6, Agi 7, N 14, Wiz 8, luck 1. Stom 2/2, HP 160/160, SP 139/139.
Looking good. Again, we have not been offered endurance on the Ogre. Don't know why. Maybe he has built-in endurance. I don't know.
Button.
Again, those are questions
north is
I'll
excessive.
have to ask
West.
myself
East,
as I play
south.
through
Button.
the class several times.
A wall is to the south and you cannot. East. Button. Overgrown mazes to the east and is unexplored. East. You moved east to overgrown maze room 3. It was unexplored. You wade through the vibrant greenery. With action / search. West. North. Button. Movement north is in west. Action. East. South. Button. Overgrown mazes to the south and is unexplored. East. Button. Overgrown mazes to the east and is unexplored. East. You moved east to overgrown maze room 4. It is searchable. Action / search button. Action / search button. You searched and
We
found.
get this little
Heading.
corner
You found the following.
explored.
Silver ore 2. EXP 72. Gold 7. Fruit pod button.
2 silver
Pick up items
or
button. Heading.
72
Pick up items.
experience points.
Jungle ruins. Head overgrown.
7
carrot,
gold.
Stat movement.
Got a
North,
fruit
button.
pot.
West button. West. You moved west to overgrown maze room 3. Action / search. East. South button. Overgrown mazes to the south. Alert. Trap triggered.
Okay, let's go down to the south. We're going to be
You
going
stepped on a trap causing
downward.
17 damage. It was disarmed after.
Traps.
Done.
It
Button.
did 17 points of damage. Can traps kill
Goblin
you?
mage.
Of
Interactable
course.
NPC / object is
Traps
here.
can kill you. Keep your hit points up.
Stats,
Oh, that's
movement,
right. This
heading,
is the floor that's
north,
got the Goblin
west,
Mage.
action, east,
First
south,
kind of
button.
real kind of
Overgrown mazes to the south.
gear
An
check
object
for your
south.
character.
Dim. Battle. Battle started. A Jade Cobra. Jade Cobra and Snakelet are here. Jade Cobra 100%. Mount skills. Heading. Attack. Shield bash. Divine precision. Button.
But
Fortified
first we gotta
barrier.
deal with the
Button.
snakes.
Flash rate 5. Button. Restoring goo. Soul ooze. Button. Potions. Buff. 0. Dim. Restoring
Let's.
5. Button. Flash rain. Button. Fortified barrier. Button.
I'm gonna go ahead and activate my
self-cast fortified
soul
barrier.
ooze buffing potion.
Divine
I'm gonna
precision.
put on my
Button.
fortified
Skill
barrier,
slot 3.
which is my first most
Self-cast divine
powerful
precision.
buff that gives me a bunch of armor.
Shield bash. Button.
I'm gonna turn on
Selected skill
divine
shield bash type skill.
precision
Skill. Mountain. Overgrowth. Heading not found. J Cobra
And I'm
100%.
gonna see if I can one-shot one of
177
these.
shield bash. J Cobra die.
with a shield
Turn.
bash. Oh yeah! Woo!
Paracat skills. Attack.
Oh yeah,
Button.
that's a triple cha-ching.
Skill slot 1.
One-shot
Tap. Button.
J
Sing.
Cobra.
Button.
Bye,
Selected
you
skills.
sucker.
Overgrowth. Heading not found. J Cobra 100%.
Let's go ahead and
Casting.
sing the rest of these.
N. 3 slot. J Cobra 100. Overgrown maze. Button. Snakelet 90%.
Let's sing you.
Cast sing.
And
Enemy turn. J Cobra attack for 2. J Cobra toxic bitty
let's
but you
go
block.
and sing that
Snakelet attack but miss.
snakelet.
Snakelet toxic bitty but you block.
And here you go.
Snakelet toxic bitty for 1. Player turn. J Cobra 94%. Snakelet 78% is here.
Miss. Block.
Mountain
Miss.
skill.
Block.
Attack. Button. Shield bash. Button.
All right, let's kill
Select
this.
Skill. Mount.
Let's,
Overgrowth. Heading off. J Cobra
shield bash
94%.
this J
126
Cobra.
shield bash. J Cobra die. Pet turn.
Woo!
Mountain 100%. Parrot skills. Attack. But peck.
Nice
Button.
triple cha-ching.
Selected skill
One-shot
type skill.
kill.
Skills. Parrot. Overgrown maze. Button. Heading. Heading not. Heading
We're
not.
coming
Snakelet
into our own
78%.
as the mountain. The mountain is
And
coming
free slot.
into its own.
Over.
She's
Snakelet
really
78%.
smoking
15
these
peck.
fools. Let's
19
kill this
peck.
little snakelet.
Enemy turn. Snakelet attack for 1. Player is here. You won the battle. Heading.
Okay, we don't have to worry about snakelet's not a challenge. Again, if you choose damage reflect as your paladin build, a lot of the minor enemies, you don't even have to worry about them. They'll just kill themselves. Break yourselves upon my body. Feel the damage
You found the following.
reflect.
Soul Ore 3. EXP 167.
All right.
Gold 17. Sunfruit.
3 soul
Button.
orbs,
Vial of toxins. Button.
167 experience points, 17 gold.
Pick up items. Button.
Oh, we
Heading.
got a sunfruit.
Pick up items. You move. Jungle ruins.
Vial of
Heading.
toxins really good.
This
We're
is your
getting
current
some
floor.
good buff potions. Oh, we're doing good.
Menu.
Doing
Button.
really
Heading.
good. Let's go.
Advanced stats. Heading.
Let's go put back our buff potion. Of course, you can
Exit menu.
four-finger
Skill book.
tap the
Craft.
top of your
Inventory.
screen
Button.
to immediately have access
Equipment.
to your menu.
Heading.
So that's your pro tip
Equip
5.
info. Button. Use. Equip. Button. Equip. Heading.
Well,
Crab
let's
blood.
go ahead
Button.
and
Crab.
put on
Restoring
a
healing
buff
gift.
potion.
Sunfruit. Sea moss. Sea moss. Vial of toxin. Vial of toxins. Inventory. Heading. Vial of toxin. Sea moss. Button. Sea moss equip.
I don't want to waste those Valatoxins. Let's use CMOS. Because Valatoxins is really valuable for me. Because it's another kind of damage I can do.
Heading
so
off.
if my
Inventory.
opponents
Heading.
are strong
Destroy.
against
Button.
my
Inventory.
magic,
Heading.
having a
Unequip.
really
Equip.
strong poison
Use.
can
Button.
be quite
Use.
effective.
Heading. Inventory. Vial of toxins. Button. Sea moss. Sunfruit. Healing goo. Restoring goo.
Let's
Button.
go ahead and top
Bad blood.
off.
Button. Bad blood. Alert. You drank a potion. You gained 27 HP and 29 SP. New totals
we're also
160
gonna
slash
go
160
ahead and put
HP,
in some
110 slash
stronger
139 SP.
healing
Done.
potions.
Button. Elven cloak. Button. Inventory slot.
We need to take another crab pot.
Fruit pot. Button. Bandit's bow. Button. Fruit pot. Elven cloak.
Smoking
Moon
that
fruit.
crab.
Crab blood. Button. Moon fruit. Alert. You drank a potion. You gained 27 HP and 29 SP. Done. Button. Inventory. Heading.
All right,
Destroy.
let's go
Unequip.
ahead
Button.
and
Heading. Unequip. Heading. Equip. Use.
take off
Info.
some of these
Button.
weaker
Zero.
potions
Button.
and
CMOS.
switch
Button.
them out.
Restoring goo. Button. 0. Restoring goo was unequipped. Equip potions. 0. CMOS. 0. Info. Button. Use. Equip. Button. Equip. Heading. Unequip. Button. Destroy. Inventory. Vial of toxins. Vial of toxin. CMOS. Button. Sunfruit.
And let's go ahead and equip
Healing.
some better
Sunfruit.
stuff.
Restoring goo. Button. Healing goo. Button. CMOS. Button. Healing goo. Restoring goo. Restoring goo. Moon fruit. Button. Elven cloak. Button. Moon. Restore. Healing. CMOS. Button. Healing goo. Button. Restore. Healing goo equip. Restoring goo. Restoring goo. Button. CMOS. Button. Restoring goo. Button. Restoring
Healing
goo. Alert.
goo.
Cannot equip item. You cannot equip any more potions. Done. Button. Inventory.
And
Menu.
we
Button. Heading.
Okay. We're good. All right,
Heading
we're
not
looking
found.
good.
Equipment. Heading. Equip potions.
We'll
Heading.
start getting
Healing goo.
more sun
CMOS.
fruits. Actually,
Info.
I should
Use.
probably
Button.
open
Heading.
up those
Use.
fruit
Heading.
pots.
Bandit's bow. Rusty blade. 0. Button. 0. Button. 0. 0. 0. Rusty blade.
Let's open
Bandit's
up those
bow.
fruit
Button.
pots.
Fruit pot. Button. Bandit's bow. Rewards view. Fruit pot open. Heading. You found the following inside. Moon fruit. Button. Pick up items. Button. Heading. Pick up items. Heading. Equipment. Heading. Inventory. Heading. Rusty blade.
Another moon
button.
fruit.
0. But rusty.
Good stuff.
Elven.
Moon fruits
moon
are
fruit.
really good.
Restoring goo. Restoring goo. Button. Inventories. Menu. Pets. Inventory. Craft. Skill book. Exit menu. Button. Exit menu. Jungle ruins. Heading.
Okay, we just had one fruit
is your
pot.
current floor.
Sorry about that. All right, cool. We will need those. We will need all those moon pots, those moon fruits, because as we climb up in the jungle, our SP pool, though small as an ogre, will start increasing a little bit, and we'll need to be able to resupply our SP. And that means we won't have to waste time
Menu.
on
Heading not
talents
found.
that
Jungle
resupply our
overgrowth.
SP.
Character stats. Movement. Heading.
I feel
stats.
like our
Level 9.
HP
Goal
is gonna be
240.
just
Stomp.
fine,
2/2. HP 160/160. SP 139/139. Movement. Action log. Movement. North. Button. West. Button. A wall is to
Okay,
the west
we're
end.
good.
Action
We're topped
east.
off
Button.
to the max.
Overgrown mazes to the east. South. Button. Overgrown. South. Alert. Trap triggered. You stepped on a trap causing 17 damage. It was disarmed
Go
after.
south.
Done. Button.
Trap.
Goblin mage. Interactable NPC/ops. Stats.
17
Heading. Movement.
damage?
North. Button. West. Actions. East. South. Button. Overgrown mazes to the south and is unexplored. South. You moved south to overgrown maze room 23. It was unexplored. You wade through the vibrant greenery. With each step it seems to grow thicker and more difficult to navigate. The chatter of jungle life makes it hard to hear your own thoughts. You are on floor 15.
We're at the
Action
bottom
log.
of the
Heading. Heading
screen.
up. Heading up. Movement. Heading.
I'm
North,
gonna go
west. Action/search button. Action/search
Peek
button.
over
East. Button.
to the east.
East. You moved to battle. Battle started. A snakelet is here. Snakelet 90%.
Go east.
And 1 slot.
Okay, snakelet. They're really weak.
Mountain
So,
skills.
pro
Attack,
tip
button.
6, don't
Selected
waste
skill
much
attack, skill.
energy
Mount
on
overgrown.
weak
Heading
enemies.
not. Snakelet
Kill them
90%.
with your basic
And
attacks.
1 slot.
Pro tip number 7. The ogre is
Mountain
so
89,
strong,
snakelet 90%.
its basic
Forward
attacks
attack.
are almost like empowered attacks by other
Miss.
classes.
Pet turn. Pair attack skills. Attack. Pack. Button. Selected skill. Pair. Overgrown. Heading not found. Snakelet 10%. 15 pack. Victory. You won the battle. Heading. You found the following. Emerald dust. 2. EXP. 30. Gold. 6. Pick up items. Button. Heading. Pick
2
up
emerald
items.
dust.
Jungle ruins. Heading. Menu.
30 experience
Jungle overgrown.
points.
Character. Stats.
6
Movement.
gold.
North. West.
Let's pick
Action
all
slash
that
search.
junk up.
Action slash search. You searched and found. Heading.
All right, we got a reward. Pro tip number 7, even if you kill a monster on a square, it doesn't mean that there isn't treasure underneath that monster. Pro tip 8, even NPCs have treasures underneath them, so
You found
check
the following.
under, after you've had a
Essence,
conversation with an NPC,
EXP,
check
72.
underneath the NPC because you could
Gold,
find
6.
treasure.
Fruit pod. Button. Serpent ring.
1
Button.
earth essence, 72 experience, gold 6.
Pick up items. Button.
1 fruit
Heading.
pot. Ooh, serpent ring. We need that. We
Serpent
were
ring.
missing
Pick up
a
items.
second
Button.
ring.
Pick up items. Jungle
Serpent
ruins.
ring is
Heading.
good for
Menu. Button.
poison,
Heading.
so we're gonna go put that on.
Add exit men. Skilled. Craft. Inventory. Button. Inventory. Equipment.
I will
Head.
put that
Equip.
on.
Info. Button.
That's a
Equip
really
potions.
good ring.
Heading. Equipment. Steel. Watch. Champ. Defense. 0. Sailor's boots. Studded leather belt. Champion's gloves. 0. Button. Captain's cuffs. Pirate's ring. Coral ring. Button. Ring 2 slot.
We have a coral ring and a pirate's ring. I'm going
healing
to
goo.
remove the
Sun food.
pirate's
Equip
ring
potions.
and
Heading.
keep
Info.
on
Use.
the
Button. Equip. Unequip. Button.
serpent ring.
Unequip. Heading. Equip. Button. Heading. Tap an item in inventory to equip that item. If another item is already equipped.
Pro tip number 9. What's the
Use.
fastest
Heading.
way to equip things?
Tap info.
Unequip
Sun
what's
fruit.
on
Sea
it
moss.
and then
Healing
equip
goo.
what you
Equip
want.
potion.
That's
Coral
the
ring.
fastest way
Pirate's
to
ring.
do
Button.
equipping.
0. Pirate's ring was unequipped. Equip potions. Heading. Info. Use. Button. Equip. Button. Equip. Heading. Serpent ring. Button. Pirate. Serpent ring equip.
And go ahead and equip Serpent Ring. All right, there we go. And if you're not sure what's the best ring, choose the ring of a higher level. That's your pro tip number 10 and the final pro tip of the episode. Yay! So yeah, that's what I do. And also, when you get a little bit more experience, you'll know what is better for your class and your particular gameplay. I mean, not every ring is just patented for one particular class. I played different rings for certain classes,
text,
and they were just
crafts,
astronomically
menu,
better
button,
than what you would expect
Jungle
to be
ruins,
the best
heading.
ring.
This is your current floor.
I think our last enemy
Overgrown
on
maze,
this
character location, stat,
floor
movement,
is going to be a
north,
goblin
button,
mage,
action log,
and that's going to
movement,
wrap it up.
stats,
Let's kill this
level
goblin
9, go
mage
to Stomp,
and be done.
2/2, HP, 160/160, SP, 139/139. Movement, action log, movement, north, button. A wall is to the north, west, button. Overgrown maze
Okay,
is to
we're
the
full
west,
maxed out.
west. You moved west to overgrown maze room 23. You wade through the vibrant greenery. Actions, west, button, west, dim. Battle started. A goblin mage, jungle shadow and jungle shadow are here. Goblin mage 100%. And 1 slot.
Okay, this is a little bit of a gear
Mountain
check,
stat, skills,
but I think
heading.
we're fine. Because the mage can use some pretty good pew-pew.
Mountain stack, overgrown maze.
Which is
mountain
flare.
skills,
And flare
attack,
does
shield
hit
bash,
kinda hard.
Divine precision.
You
Fortified
don't have
barrier,
that much
button.
health in the beginning,
Skill
so...
slot 4. Flash rain, 5. Healing goo, sea moss, buff, sun fruit, sea moss, buff.
Did I
Skills,
remember to
heading,
put on my
attack,
buffing
shield bash,
potions?
divine precision, button. Fortified barrier, flash rain, button.
Yeah, sea moss,
Fortified barrier,
with sea
so
moss.
self-cast for divine precision, dim, button. So self-cast divine precision, shield bash, dim, button. Selected
I'm
skill
gonna
shield
put
bash,
on
skill,
fortified
not, heading not
barrier.
found. Goblin mage 100%.
Divine
slot.
precision and shield bash. Can we kill him with 1 shot? Go ahead and vote in the chat right now. Will this setup kill him with 1 shot? Everybody vote yes or no. Ready? Go ahead. This is the last audience participation. Will this 1 shot him? You're out of time. If you haven't voted yet, it doesn't count. You can't vote after I'm done. All right? Will this 1 shot him?
Goblin mage
If you say
100%.
yes, it will kill
160
him.
shield bash.
If you say no, it won't
Pet
kill
turn.
him. Here we go. Oh, yes. Triple cha-ching, 1 shot. So if you voted yes, you were correct. I hope you're counting your score. Every time you get something right with audience participation, it means a lot to me. Definitely keep track of your
skills,
score.
attack.
All right, we
button.
1-shotted him.
Selected
We
skill,
just
overgrown,
found
heading
what
not,
our
jungle
ogre
shadow
is good
44%.
at doing.
N2 slot. Miss.
Let's go ahead and go to Peck.
15 pack.
Let's
Enemy turn. Jungle
kill
shadow
this
cast
jungle
vital
shadow.
shadow. Jungle shadow cast soul drain on you. Player turn.
Yeah.
Jungle shadow 44%. Jungle shadow 44% is here.
Don't you?
Jungle
they
shadow
got some new
44%.
sound.
Mountain 78%. Mountain skills.
Don't
Attack,
you be
shield
that
bash,
way.
button.
Don't you
Selected skill.
buzz me.
Heading not. Jungle shadow 44%. Miss.
Let's go to back
92
to
shield
shield
bash.
bash.
Jungle shadow die. Pet turn. Heading not. Jungle shadow 44%. 16 pack.
Oh, nice.
17 pack. Enemy turn. Jungle shadow cast vital leech 34.
Nice
Player
pack.
turn.
Nice
Jungle
pack.
shadow 24%. Mountain parrot hatchet.
Nicer
Mountain
pack.
59%. Jungle shadow overgrown maze. But overgrown maze. Jungle shadow 24%. We do
We're
not
down
have
to
enough resources.
59%
Sun fruit,
health, but
button.
we're fine.
Combat heading not found. Skills. Attack button. Selected skill attack types. Skill.
Uh-oh.
Heading not.
We
Jungle
are
shadow
out of
24%.
SP.
Miss. 45
Go
attack.
to our basic attack.
Pet turn. You won the battle. Heading.
Ah. Nice. Again, that's why I'm
You
saying
found
we
the
need a
following.
little bit
Silver
more
ore, 1.
agility. But I'm
EXP,
not going to
140.
stop increasing our armor
Gold,
and block
34.
chance.
Moon fruit button.
1
Sage's
silver
gloves,
ore,
button.
140 experience points,
Moon
34
fruit,
gold, 1 moon fruit.
Pick up items. Button.
Oh, Sage's
Heading.
Club, but we don't
Pick up
really
items.
need
You
any
move to jungle
squishy
ruins.
stuff.
Heading. This is your current
Got
floor.
a moon fruit, and we'll go ahead and pick all that up. Cool. All right, so that's going to wrap it up for us today, folks. Thank you for coming to the live stream. appreciate you all. Swing by the like button. I appreciate you all very much. Don't forget to pick up Lost Island yourself and play it. If you want to know where I get these amazing games from, it's because of great developers like Randall Higgins of Touchman, and I can't do it without him. Can't do it without you either. So please, if you want to really support the channel, the first thing you should do is pick up the games that I play and play them yourselves and swing by the communities there. Make yourself a friend. Mention my channel. That's totally okay if you don't, but you can if you want to. But thank you very much, folks. I will be back next week with Paladin 2. It could be this same Paladin, the Mountain. She could come back, or it could be Rando again, giving it another try as a human. I'm going to try to play different Paladins of different types and see how they do as I unlock more of the Paladin tree. But I hope you've learned something, you've enjoyed something. I hope I was able to bring something to the table that's worthy of your time and attention. And definitely, I just want to say have a great rest of your day. Truly, dearly, deeply, take care.